What's up, everybody? We
Whoa,
are live. Oh my god.
we live.
So let me
We
just.
live, baby.
Yes, we are here, y'all, and hopefully, right now we don't have no problems today. Uh-oh, what was that? Did you hear that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bitch, let me find out. We're live. It's me and Feisty Owl today. Sabrina
Yeah.
X, she's tired as hell. She's an old lady, so she went to sleep.
I was gonna be right with her if you didn't text the group chat.
Girl, I'm sorry.
I
My
was gonna be
my
knocked out.
yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, we was definitely supposed to go live at 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's what I had said earlier. But things happen. We're here. I'm
Things-
here. We're doing what we said we were gonna do. Okay.
Period.
Got the figured out, how to get better video resolution. Hi. And
Okay.
I wasn't finna try to look cute today, so I'm looking like that, so don't talk about me. I'm incognito. Yes, I'm in the house in sunglasses.
Incognito.
I'm warm,
Mind
I'm
your business.
comfortable. Yes, I got on my teddy coat today. Okay.
It looks really comfortable. I love the hood.
It is. I love this thing. Like it is so warm.
Okay,
I
Ariel.
feel right. You could, girl. I'm finna change this though, cause
Not the Little Mermaid.
girl, like I said, Lotto pissed me off, so now I gotta
Girl,
change my
goodbye.
hair. I don't have time.
Goodbye.
So first of all, again, we want to start off thanking our subscribers. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
don't forget we have changed our name to In Bold. Okay, we're no longer Beauties in the Brawn. Okay, so if you see In Bold and you're like, I never subscribed to In Bold, yes, you did.
Yes,
You
you
better not
did.
unsubscribe, okay? Because we're still here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're here and you have not subscribed yet. What are you doing? Okay. Hit the like button, it's free.
Don't just be listening and not subscribing. That's disrespectful.
Exactly. Like, what is it like? Only 40% or like 60% of people who watch you, something like that.
Are
And
not
that,
subscribed.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, you know,
Playing. Stop being a hater. That's all it really is.
exact. Oh, girl. Oh, ooh, ooh. Look, I'm just
Stop
saying.
being a hater.
Tasha talks. Hello. Hi, Tasha. I'm so
Hi.
glad to have you here. Very glad to have you here. We are about to get into some things now. Tasha, don't
Yeah.
forget to hit that subscribe button, girl. Okay. So right now we're going to be talking about Miss Darisha Kitty.
Miss
Oh,
Derisha?
cause she got like
Derisha, please.
talking about Darisha, please. You get on my nerves. I forgot. I think Twan is the one who started calling her
Derisha
that.
Kitty.
Yes. So basically, her fans was getting mad at her because she likes to go. And see, this is why I don't follow Doja Cat on social media. I'm not gonna lie. Doja
Why?
Cat is one of my favorite artists, like out of the newer artists that have come out.
Hmm.
But she be a little weird now. I'm not gonna
She's
lie.
so weird.
For
I love
me,
it though.
I don't. I don't. I'm
I
good.
love it.
It's, I love her musically, and I'm gonna love her from afar. I'm gonna listen to her music. I'm gonna support her as an artist. I don't want to see her. She be doing a bunch of weird shit, and I'm
I
like,
love all the weird stuff that she do.
no. I think she looks amazing with the hair because she rocks it. Like that's how
How
you
is
know
she
she's beautiful.
rocking a bald head? Like,
Girl with no eyebrows, with the makeup,
girl,
beautiful.
she is vulnerable. Just everything to the wind. Just no eyebrows, no
Yes.
hair. Oh my lord.
And Planet Her is still to this day. I still can go listen. I just
Girl,
got to
I
listen to that
heard
whole album.
one song come up on my music that was shuffled, and I had to go to the album. I was like, okay, and now we're listening to the whole album.
Exactly. You can't just play one song. Like one song will come on shuffle, then I'm like, oh, might as well just, go
Might as
listen
well
to the
just
whole thing.
exactly,
And
exactly.
then if you were to ask me, like, what are your favorite songs just from Planet Her? Because don't get me wrong, I love a lot of her other songs. But if you say just from
Playing her is
Planet Her,
definitely my favorite.
right,
Probably.
my favorite songs, Been Like This, Love to
Oh,
Dream,
I
Alone,
love Been Like
Niggas
This.
Ain't Shit. Why am I drawing a blank? What's the other ones? Girl, all the fucking songs.
What's
Get
the
Into
one? What's
Yeah.
the trying to see if you can handle this? Says probably get
Need
this.
to know. You're
Set.
right. You're right. Extended version. Like
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just gonna name the whole fucking album.
Right, the whole album. The whole album.
So I absolutely. I don't know why it's not showing. Um, her. comments in the she said on it. Yes, thank you, Tasha, for subscribing. Love you so much. I don't know why it's not showing her comments in the live chat on my YouTube. That was really weird.
I can see it.
Um, but anyway, y'all, let's play this clip because Doja Cat was pretty much reacting to people get mad at her because I guess on Twitter, because I don't follow her, like I said, she likes to post random things like fart and the D word
I love it.
and the cock, things like that. And that's why I don't follow her because you posting fart. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm gonna love your music and that's it, and
So
support you.
irritated. I love Doja.
But here's what she had to say, and this video is courtesy of Black Tea Blog. Love Black Tea Blog. So shout out Black Tea Blog.
Understand that like sometimes strangers have really good advice, but when you hear it over and over again on Twitter from the same people 1,000 times over, you don't really want to take it because it just feels like a meme. I don't care about responding to hate comments and talking to the nice people. It's that I don't, that's not how I operate. I like to tell people that they're nerds and that they should shut because it makes me feel better. And I can do that, and that's fine. I don't care what you think of it. But
Yeah, that's pretty much what she had to say. So she's basically saying like, she's tired of hearing people tell her the same things over and over again. And I mean, I definitely ooh, that's too big. I definitely feel her on that. Like, I wouldn't want to keep hearing people say things, and it's like if you don't like it, just get off my channel.
Exactly. Go live your
My-
own fucking life. Why are you so worried about my life and what I'm doing?
Like that's why I don't follow
Like,
her. Like
find
right
you
now,
some business and mind it.
in these tweets, her name is Fart. Okay, I'm not gonna follow you. Okay, but I'm still gonna listen to your music.
I love her.
You irritating. She said they've reached such a low. Oh, somebody said, why do people think their opinions matter in other people's lives? She said they've reached such a low point in life that they feel threatened by anyone who's minding their business and seems like they're truly having a good time. Okay. And then somebody else says, sometimes you're funny, but this time is not one of those times, Doja. You think people humor whatever. And then she basically said, please shut the F up. You are so annoying. Nobody fucking cares. Shut the F up, moron. Because it's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Fuck off my
Right. Like,
page.
what is she a comedian? First, y'all don't want her to be a rapper. Then you don't want her to be a pop artist. Now you want her to be a comedian. Like, pick one.
Exactly. And then somebody else says, you always waste energy replying to hate comments when you can instead interact with people who actually care about you, man.
That
So
person just wasted energy making that damn tweet.
she said, wow, that's so original of you to say. Exactly. Shut the
She's
fuck
so
up.
funny. Like, look at her profile picture. What is that?
Right? She's so irritating. Oh, I just pulled this one up. It's
She's
just like,
so funny.
bro, she clearly don't give a fuck. Oh, why do I
Talking
have
about you wasting your breath responding. He wasted his breath making that damn post in the first place.
and then she said, somebody said, can you stop bullying your fans? And she said, somebody else said, how's she bullying y'all? If you know what she's already gonna say, why do you keep commenting on her shit? She's not bullying
Right.
you.
Why can't
You're
she respond?
right, you're bothering her. You're coming into her space on her page talking shit. Can you stop commenting on my fucking page? Okay,
Period.
that's how I feel.
Period.
And then somebody said, I think there's a line between shit posting and just beefing with everybody. With every effing comment you see, so they kind of right. Why would you rather keep your Twitter a toxic environment? And she said because Twitter is already, fucking toxic, and who
I'm
cares?
confused about where where the beefing came in. Like,
Right.
what is she talking about?
Y'all beefing with yourself. All she's saying is how original of you. Like, how's that beefing? The fuck? And then she said, oh, because somebody said, why do you think you're better than everybody? She said, because it's the internet. Okay. I mean, I am better than you. I'm Doja Cat. Sorry. Why do you think that I want to hear what you have to say?
Why is they entertaining this if they so upset about it?
My thing is, if you're her fan, why are you coming to her with some negative ass shit? That's the real question. Okay. If you don't like some shit, either don't follow her like I do, or just keep scrolling. You don't have to be like, hey Doja, just so you know, I want to mess up your day and tell you I don't like it. Stop
Right.
posting
Okay.
cunt.
Bye.
Stop
I'll tell you
posting
again
fart.
tomorrow.
Right. The fuck off her page. And oh, can you stop bullying your fans? She said, that's not what I'm doing. If you're paying any attention, bitch, pay attention. Not bullying my fans. So I just wanted to mention this real quick. People were saying like they think something is mentally wrong with Doja Cat because she be posting like random things. No, I'm not gonna lie.
That don't make sense. No.
You posting
Anybody can
art.
post anything that they want to post. Sufiyana be posting some crazy shit. Don't nobody say nothing about her being mentally ill.
I mean, I definitely agree with you there. I'm just gonna say this, okay? I don't know what the fuck Doja Cat is on. I'm not gonna
Being
lie.
a regular human being,
I don't
that's
think
a weird human being, which is okay to be weird.
right.
People just don't expect celebrities to act that way, I guess.
I don't think there's anything mentally like wrong with her. I just feel like why the fuck are you like randomly posting fart and shit on your stuff? I
It's
really don't
funny.
know. I don't think that's funny. I don't like that word. Like, is it just me?
Yeah.
I
I think
don't
it's
like
most
that
people.
word. I don't even like saying fart. Like, I just don't like it.
Or you say pass gas.
Yes, I pass the gas. Well, if you ask anybody, I never pass gas. So
Girl,
I don't
if you
do
ask
that.
you,
I don't do
if you
that.
ask you, you don't pass gas. No,
So
it's
I'm just like, but I would not be bothered enough that if I'm scrolling and I see Doja Cat post cock, I'm gonna just keep scrolling, bitch. I don't give a
right. You're
fuck.
not gonna be like, oh my god, my life is ruined. I need to
My
comment on this
life,
like right now.
my fucking life is over. Doja Cat is, but I don't like people saying that. Like people just be throwing that shit all over the place. Now, Zoe Banks baking a fucking cat on live, that's
Yeah,
mentally ill.
she a different
Doja Cat
story.
posting fart.
Like
I'm
chill.
not feeling mentally ill. So I just don't like that
Right, it's
people,
not giving mental illness.
because you speak things into existence, and I just don't feel like people need to be
Mm.
speaking these things and over her life. Okay. So, did you have anything else to say about that?
No, that was it.
I just thought that was real interesting. So, I didn't see that many people talking about it either. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the other things that we didn't get to get into earlier. And don't forget to check out our other lives, guys. If you're still here, if you're coming, you're visiting, popping in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. It is free.
Yeah.
So, as many of you guys may have seen, I still haven't got a chance to listen to this album, but Drake and 21 Savage's collab album, Her, okay, debuts at number one with 404,000 copies sold first week. Drake said, oh, you were talking shit about my album I
Hmm.
just dropped? Here you
He
go.
said, "Let me drop one on Beyonce not dropping the album.
Right? Right? And see, let's
Okay,
see what happens.
let's see
Let's
what
see what
happens."
happened. And it's so funny because people will be like, oh, it only did this good because you had 21 Savage on it. But then people will go around and tell 21,
That
oh,
is
it
only
only
good.
did this good because you had Drake
Hmm.
on it. So which one is
And
it?
they've been anticipating this album for a minute. Like, I could have sworn it just came out. It might have been fake, but one of them came out on one of these blog pages that was saying that they have an album coming out. And it was either Drake or 21 Savage. One of them had commented under the post and said cap. So people was
Mhm.
like, oh, they don't have an album coming out. And then they have an album coming out.
That's so
So it
funny.
was kind of like circulating that they were going to have an album come out soon.
I didn't know that. I didn't. This surprised the fuck out of me. I don't know if they promoted it now. I don't be on
I
social
don't
media like
remember them
that.
promoting it like, oh, it's going to come out tomorrow. Like,
Right? They
I didn't see
said,
none of that.
drop that on him, hoe real quick.
Okay.
He said 21. Can you
Can
do
you do
that?
something?
Can you? But
Big
hey,
Barbie
big
says, "Hey
Barbie,
y'all, hey,
how you doing, girl?
you
You
ain't
here?
missed
You
that
made it.
much."
You here? You got here, girl. Okay.
Okay, don't forget to click that subscribe
Hit
button.
that like button. Oh, I believe she started subscribe. Just hit that like button. It's free. So they said it marks the biggest first week for a hip hop album in 2022. Oh, in 2022. Okay, by over 100,000 units over the next closest release, which is Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and Big
Ah,
Peppa. Okay, cool. She said, "I've been sub, girl. Get it together, Al.
period.
Get it together, Feisty Al. She been subscribed. Don't play with her. Um, thank you. We appreciate it. We love you. So yeah, I still haven't listened to the album. Have you? I know Sabrina X did. So I wish you would.
Surprisingly, I haven't. I don't know why, because Lil Baby's album just came out like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I've been listening to that actually a lot
Mm.
lately. And then, but I don't know why I didn't listen to it. Usually when Drake drops something, I listen to it. And 21 Savage is decent. I'll listen to his music, but I don't know why I didn't just go and listen to it. Maybe it's because like all this stuff.
I just didn't know
I'm
if I
not
felt like
one to
listening to
like
that much 21 Savage to be honest. To be honest.
21 is decent, but I think the last thing I like really like went to for one of his songs was like the collab album he did with Offset like a minute ago. But that was a minute ago. Other than that, I don't even know what other 21 Savage song that I would just personally turn on. I'll probably
You
know it if
talking
it
about what
plays.
collab?
He did an album with Offset.
A whole album. I remember he did No Flags and wasn't Offset on that. But to
I
be
think
honest, the
so.
only verse I really like on that I really pay attention to is Nicki's. That's the only reason why I listen to that song. But I mean, that's the only song I know that they had together.
They got a whole album together.
That's crazy. But speaking of Offset,
Yes.
he said that he is pushing his album release back after, Takeoff's tragic
hmm
death. I saw a lot of people talking about that. I mean, I don't really see that as news because I mean it's kind of expected. It would be kind of like ghetto if he just put it out.
hmm
Like, but that's ghetto as hell. Of course you don't, push it back. I don't really have much to say about that though. Like, oh my god, I don't know if you watch August with the Shade, but I watch August with the Shade. I freaking love him, and he said what I want to say, but like he said a lot of bitches just too scary. I just don't want to say. I was gonna say what I had to say about it, but Sabrina X was like, "Oh wait till more time comes out." So I'm not. Ugh. But
What?
girl, nothing, because I'm not gonna get beat up by Sabrina X. Okay, I'm just not. So I just want to throw that out there that Offset is gonna be, pushing back his release, and him and Quavo, of course, are back cool now. Oh, we gotta put the beef behind us. Everybody saw that coming. Let's find
hmm
out. They get back together as a group. I'm gonna just look at them a little bit sideways
Definitely a little
because
bit
I'm a
sideways.
conspiracy theorist, and
That's
that's
fine.
the farthest that I'm gonna go. Okay, so let's move along to the baby. Okay, this is happened a couple of days ago. He came out with a freestyle to Big Energy, which I don't know why he felt like he had to do this,
The baby. What?
but
Uh, Never mind.
yeah, I don't know why the. Let's go ahead and let's hear what you got to say.
Ain't feeling me, I pull up in a bulletproof truck like it's a limousine. I'm having it bag, it's on the floor like it's a centipede. I'm calling around, I need some more, I'm having kids to feed. I want no problem, shout out to all the single women, my baby mamas, the world is yours. Even if ever play with you, won't play about you.
Okay.
Know what thing would ever be safe, deep in the Jeep.
Now, Big Barb said, "Oh, I believe in some conspiracies too. I am like an extreme conspiracy
He is
theorist.
the
Like,
conspiracy queen.
it's terrible. Oh, I'm about to start my own personal YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be doing like really mostly just conspiracy theories. But I'm a little nervous because it's gonna be mostly about celebrities, so I'm like really scared
Don't
about
believe
that.
her. She be lying.
Shut up, celebrities and the government. So y'all look out for that. It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
She lying.
Um,
Cause see when her last video was posted.
it's coming, girl. I've
Cause
been
I've been
trying to
waiting.
focus.
I've been sitting over here like, I'm gonna just watch this old
Yes.
video.
I've been trying to focus on our podcast YouTube channel. So, but back to this, the baby really pissed me off because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the baby. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he does can sound like very similar on a lot of his songs, but I like his sound, if that makes any sense. So I was really mad when he started just doing dumb shit. You can't be going around talking about if you know, S&D in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up. You're gonna
Mhm.
get canceled. You can't say stuff like that
Yeah,
anymore nowadays. And it sucks because he has a lot of talent and now he's resorting to doing a freestyle to Big Energy.
I don't
But
think we
which
have that.
really, I feel like he's doing a freestyle to Mariah Carey's song because that sounded more like the original,
Uh-huh.
if you ask me. But somehow it
But he
turned into.
said big energy, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, she said, "Be careful because they watch and look." That's why I said I'm scared. I'm gonna be very, very, very careful. But I feel like
Like
little
your
old me,
yeah.
I feel like I'll be all right. The baby's talented, but what he says is very problematic because in the industry there's a lot of undercover. Oh my god, girl. Say it again.
Mm.
Feisty Al, was that you or who was that? I was just talking. I think that was Sabrina X and Megatron. I was just talking to them about because you know how everybody was trying to say that Drake on that song sounded, like he was a little suspect, which I did not think that. I did not get that vibe.
Of
But
course you're
apparently
not
I
gonna
don't
think
have a good
that.
yeah, I was like, they
Can
told me I
you
don't have
do
good
some
data.
for me? He was a little he
No,
was a
he
little
was
too commanding.
not.
Because now if I say 21, can you do some for me? I ain't gonna be saying how Drake was saying it. You know what? I took it as he was making the song for the ladies.
I feel like Drake been sounding very similar to that, so I don't know where people are coming from
I
with that
thought you was gonna
notion.
say sassy.
No, I don't think that at all. And Drake is foreign, maybe that's just what it is. He
That's
got that
why you biased, cause
he got that big energy. Okay.
that's your man.
It isn't that's my little side thing, you know what I'm saying? Got a few things on the side.
I
Drake, if you
just think that
watching,
the things that the baby does just trumps over his talent. Like
it does.
he's more famous for his antics than for his music and his. I don't
Bro.
know what talent he has, to be completely honest. I'm not trying to be funny. Like no shade, no tea.
And then
I
him
don't
and
think
Danny
he's like
Lay.
tremendously talented, but
All
he.
that shit, and then he made it even worse with him and Danny Lay doing that ghetto ass shit. They was being
Mhm.
ghetto as hell all over
And he
YouTube
didn't
and
make it
all
no
over the
better. And every
place.
time he say he done and whatever, he come right back out and clear up some shit that we don't even care about no more. Like we don't care. We don't care.
Exactly.
Let's worry about why all your songs sound the same.
But I do like his sound. But like she said, I feel like, and like you said, his antics. Oh, because he felt like he was untouchable. He didn't. He where he
I
messed
don't
up
know why
at
he felt
was
like that
he
either.
wasn't in the game long enough. So you thought you was Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not Kanye. Okay, you had to be in because everybody was hyping him up. He was like on a feature on everybody's song. He was coming up. He was like the next. He was like how Lil Baby is now, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody wanted him on a song.
He was
But
coming up.
you fucked up. Okay, you got too big headed, a little bit too
And
quick
then you
now,
kept doing stuff. He just kept doing stuff
bro.
after that. It's like, oh my God, like
He
this
thought he
doesn't
was
save
saying
you.
I'm sorry and things. He should have went on a hiatus, but he can't help it. He just got like fame
He
hungry.
can't
I'm
help
like,
it.
just go away for like 6 months to a year and come back, and people will,
Because why you even what was the point of this the baby? I don't get it.
Somebody said the buy one get one ticket sales got him ready to fight his demons.
Oops,
Look,
stop.
yeah, not buy one get one. That
Somebody said
see.
too late, someone hand me a tomato.
Oh my god, they so petty. Yo,
Stop.
they relentless. They don't forget
Uh-uh.
shit. They pulling up tweets from people back in 2010. My friend, you just did
Girl.
this shit. This is you got some time.
Baby, when this artist was 15 years old, they said like what?
My thing is, he should have really apologized and shown that he truly cares about the LGBTQ
Even if he
community
did.
more. Because he was also talking about AIDS. I'm like, this sound real personal.
Yeah, that's what it made it sound. So he can't say that it wasn't like that, because bruh, you didn't
Yeah,
have to say that. Like it
yeah.
could have just been what it was without you saying something about AIDS.
So, do you feel like he could come back or no? He gonna have to wait a minute.
Nah, unless he comes out with some like major bars, and I just don't see that coming from the baby.
I don't even think major bars. I just feel like it's just for a minute. You just need to go ahead and sit down, sir.
He really
Find your
do.
way to make some
Because
money.
any song he come up with is gonna sound like the last one he put out.
You so funny. Yeah, that even on that beat, it sounded like oh ah. Who told you to do that? Moving along. Okay. Megan the Stallion. She gets a temporary
Ah,
restraining order from her label.
yes.
Well, she looks so good. I'm not gonna lie.
He is
Megan is like
gorgeous.
so gorgeous without makeup. She
Mhm.
looks so beautiful, but she be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Me and
All
her, we
the hair
not
she
really cool
got.
yet. You said what?
I said, well, all that hair she got.
Right? She beautiful. But I feel like okay, so let me read this. According to reports, Megan filed legal documents to get a restraining order against her label. She don't be playing. She finna come legally. She don't care.
Period.
1501 Certified Entertainment and her distributor 300 Entertainment. Megan claims that her label 1501 made threatening and retaliatory bitch retaliatory. I've never seen that word a day in my life. Let me stop.
Literally me.
Retaliatory moves to block her from using her own music this Saturday with the AMAs. Well, what happens when you make a 360 deal and you don't own your shit? Okay, they can
Mhm.
very much tell you. They can very well tell you. That's why Taylor Swift had to go back and re-record all her shit. Okay.
Mhm.
As of now, a Texas judge did grant her the temporary restraining order for both parties involved, and they are blocked from interfering with her music being used in the award show. Damn, see, she got some good lawyers though. The fuck
Mhm. That
is
was some
going
instant
on?
work.
Right? She said, "Oop, you know what I'm gonna do? Bam,
Restraining order.
restraining order." Um, so she said it's kind of Megan's fault for signing, but I feel like the dude should just let her go. I'm
I feel the
saying
same. Just let her go. Like, why you keep dragging it out? He act like he's so mad, and she owe him this much money and this that and everything under the sun, but he won't let her go out of the contract. Like,
I
what?
feel like
Why you gonna keep complaining?
it's a power dynamic. I feel like
Definitely.
and he was mad because he like this girl really got talent. I'm not trying to let her go because
And that's
the
why they
one
dragging
thing
out her, bringing out her albums, so she can be under that contract for like 35 years because her contract says she needs X amount of albums and she only has two because your ass want to drag this shit out, so she
and
can be under the contract forever.
it's really sad because you know she is and I do forget sometimes how young Megan is because no shade.
And she's our age, isn't she like
I thought she was in
27?
her 30s. Okay.
Bro,
I
I
thought she
think
was
she's
in
the
her like
same
early
age as
30s.
Andy.
Yeah, but you know, I be having to remember how young she is, and she was probably just so excited to get a deal. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, he was grown when he signed the dotted line, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, people have been like, I could see if this was back in the day before, like a lot of celebrities knew before getting into it, like how it was. But a lot of people warn you nowadays not to sign
Mm-hmm.
those deals, and these people still do it,
And
and
they know who to sign them with and who not to sign them with.
right. And I understand that because sometimes it's like, well, what the fuck else am I going to do? I need the money
Right.
right now, you know, this, and that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, a lot of people have done it without that. But again, you don't know people's, you know,
You
circumstances.
know what I just found out today?
What?
Andy told me that Chance the Rapper is the first person to have his music on Apple Music, or like
He
one
didn't
of
have a
the first
deal
people to have his music on Apple Music.
without a deal.
No, just to have it on there. It was like when Apple Music was first like becoming a thing.
Oh, I did not know that.
And he said that, damn, who was it that was asked to be on there? Oh my god, he just told me this. I don't want to forget. It was somebody they asked to be on there and they said no.
Oh,
Was it? No, I don't think it
did
was
that.
Kanye. Damn, I need him to tell me now,
I
cause
know that oh no, I got it backwards. I was gonna say Drake, but it was backwards. Jay-Z wanted Drake
what?
on title and he chose Apple instead.
I wonder why.
Um but and he was mad. Shut the fuck up, okay? But as much as I don't care for Megan as far as like her personality and like
Mm.
she just be real moving real funny to me and she kind of fake. But I won't lie and say she not talented now, because you know what songs I still got on my phone. Okay,
Okay.
I still have Run It Up freestyle, and a lot of her, older stuff. Not I
Yeah,
don't have
I
like
got
a
a lot of
whole
Tina
bunch of her
Snow on my
songs,
phone.
but I got maybe like 5, 6, 7 songs by her on my phone. I would say that's a decent amount for one person.
I got Tina Snow on my phone. I don't know who this Megan Thee Stallion person is.
Well, a lot of people were saying that they think she's moving like this because she's trying to get out of her label and she's not trying to put like her best work under them.
Yeah,
But
I
I
mean, I
feel
can
like
feel that.
it's a double-edged sword because it's kind of making you lose momentum a little bit. A lot of people are
Hmm.
saying, she's kind of falling out, and I don't
Especially since she came out, and when she came out, it was like,
the way she came out.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like, damn, okay, we got a rapper on our hands, an actual rapper, actual female rapper out here.
She's got to work on, her flow,
Mm-hmm.
switch it up a little bit.
Because
But
I
I know
love the Snow era.
they call me Tina Snow.
That's when I met her. Is when she was Tina Snow.
The first
That
song I
she got bars.
heard,
People don't like to say she a lyricist.
the first song I heard by her was Big O Freak.
Big OG.
I just feel like she got some decent hits. She
The
she
first song I heard by her was I'm running to you nigga like a tomb raider. You gotta pass around nigga, nigga how to
Hey, that's literally the only part of that song I know.
what?
It is, but I feel like she has some work to do for sure, but she's really good. She has a lot of potential,
She
you know.
definitely does.
Yeah. But I just think it's crazy that she's going back and forth with her label like this. And luckily for her, Rock Nation wants to mess with her after this because a lot of celebrities or people in the industry, I should say, who like openly feuds with their label and stuff, that's not a real good look when it comes
Hmm.
to wanting to go with
But
somebody
I
else.
feel like he's one of the managers that everybody knows is like a scumbag. Cause I heard about his
But even
management. Like I
still,
know what you mean, but the guy who's
yeah.
the manager under her label, I heard other artists talk about him.
But my thing is, though, you hear a lot of artists talk about even these bigger people like RCA, Sony, and stuff like that. So my thing is, it doesn't matter how much you hear them being talked about. These
Mhm.
labels stick together because they all know what the business is, and at the end of the day, they're all about the same thing, which is getting their money. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Which is why they have a problem with certain artists who aren't in 360 deals and stuff like that. Yeah, Jay-Z is very powerful. And that's why I said she's really lucky because he is helping her. She's lucky that
Hmm.
she has that because let's say she wanted to get out of this deal but didn't have another label behind her already. I
Right.
feel like it might scare, other people off from wanting
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So she just lucky, she got a good hand out to her. She seems like she works hard. She seems like her hair is always on point.
Always.
She be trying to do her thing. But we got a lot of stuff to get into. Let's move along. Was that the last? Let me make sure that was the last celebrity. Did you have any more celebrity things?
I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? Real quick, look,
I
y'all got
think
my
I
handy dandy.
stop.
Really fast. Also with Megan Thee Stallion, the Southern Black Girls and Women's Corn Concert
Mm-mm.
Consortium.
See,
Okay, we
that's
got
why
to
you
get it.
can't read because you wrote it.
I know I wrote this. I have such terrible handwriting. But basically, they shared an open letter of support for Megan Thee Stallion. Like you had political officials coming out sharing open letters of support for Megan Thee Stallion because of what Drake supposedly allegedly said about her and his songs.
Oh
And
my
I'm just
god.
like, shut the fuck up. Okay. I feel like no, nobody should be making fun of her trauma as far as getting shot. Okay, we don't know
Mhm.
that you did get shot yet. I'm not saying you didn't because I believe that something went down. She obviously got hurt. I believe there's kind of an in between
Mm-hmm.
of, what happened, and that doesn't necessarily mean that she's lying. When something happens to you, you could recollect things differently, and Tori could recollect things differently at the
Right.
same time. I don't feel personally that Drake was talking about that, and specifically.
I
I
don't
know a
think
lot
he
of
was.
people. What'd you say?
I said I don't think he was, but I do think he could have said
Something else.
yeah, because I mean, duh, like I know he listened to that after and was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna get the people talking." Like I don't think he meant it like that, but he knew what he was doing. He ain't slow.
Right.
He grown.
And Big Barbie said, True's allege hasn't been proven yet. Doesn't make sense to me, but I think something happened though. She did get hurt, like you said. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I definitely think something happened, and I don't think it's right that everybody's saying, "Oh, Megan clearly lied." I don't believe that uh, per se. And like you said, Alex, he could have used a different wordplay because everybody was gonna
Right.
misconstrue it to say shot. Even people was forging screenshots, taking out the S in shots and
Mm-hmm.
putting just shot, which is why
Yeah.
the internet went into a frenzy. And they didn't want to take that shit back once they found out, oh no, he said shots, like, surgery and
Right. Right.
injections. And they was like, no, fuck that. He said shot. He said shot.
And nobody really says stallion nowadays unless they talking about Megan the Stallion.
Oh no, he was definitely talking about her allegedly, in my opinion. Most
That's why I
definitely.
was just like, you could
Talking
have
about
said
graduating
something
and shit.
else.
And then 21 in one of the songs, he was like, I'm a savage. Slap a booty. What he say? Something he said, slap her booty and magic, some shit like that, like in the way she sang her savage
Yeah.
song. So I'm like, why y'all fucking with Megan? What? She didn't
Right.
want to
What
fuck
is
y'all or
this
something?
guy?
Like, what's going on?
Or
You
they
know,
just trying to get clout by bringing her up real quick.
I don't think that.
They're
I
like,
highly
who
doubt
is the
that.
people talking about Megan the Stallion?
Because but when it comes to Drake, he don't need clout for Megan. I think that something happened between them behind the scenes that he felt like being petty because he's a Scorpio. Scorpios are like the most pettiest people on the fucking planet.
They
And
are.
he came at Serena Williams' husband, he came at Ice Spice, he came at Kanye West. He was
I'm
coming
like,
at
Serena Williams' husband. Come on now, you
right.
what? Her husband, her
He was
husband.
like, I got time today. Look at my wrist. I got, so I don't think he was clout chasing, like even a little bit. But that's just my opinion. But I believe that's all the
Mm-hmm.
celebrity things we had because we did most of the celebrity stuff earlier on the live earlier. So let's get into some more heavy stuff because I seen this shit and it almost made me sick. Did you get a chance to look at any of these? Hello? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what happened? Okay.
I think I looked at this one. I think I might have looked at the other one.
Okay, so basically it's San Diego mega church, which ain't wrong. You lost me right there when you said mega church. I don't fuck with mega churches. I love the Lord, but I don't
Mega
fuck with
church
mega
just
churches.
sound weird.
Yeah, absolutely not. So San Diego mega church leader and her parents are arrested for torturing and killing.
Oh,
Oh my god, adopted 11-year-old. This
what
is and
is
look at her
wrong?
face.
What is wrong
Look
with
at this fucking evil sloth right here. The fuck? Oh my God. In 2017, Arbella McCormick and her two siblings were fostered by San Diego megachurch leader Letitia McCormick and her husband Brian McCormick. A few years later, they were legally adopted. After years of living with the McCormicks as a family, Arbella tragically died in a hospital at age 11. According to People, she had been severely malnourished. Oh my God, and
That's
covered in
horrible. Why would
bruises.
you even
Mm.
adopt a child that you don't plan on taking care of?
You know what this reminds me of
Hmm.
is that documentary on Netflix with that little boy and his own fucking mother was abusing him with her boyfriend and he tried to tell the police, like he tried to tell his teacher and everything, and he ended up dying at the hospital. You remember that? And they got arrested.
No, what movie was that?
No, it's not a movie. It's a documentary. It really happened, and I
Mm.
somehow watched it. I don't even fucking know how I was crying. I was in tears. I don't know how I got through that. But it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh, people who could do shit like this to fucking kids are the most disgusting people, and I wish like the worst on them. Like I really do, because children are innocent and they're like they can't do shit. They can't defend themselves. They can't protect themselves. So this, not only is she malnourished and they're not taking care of her, but she's covered in bruises. On
Yeah,
May,
that's wild. I don't know what's up with people.
fucking weird, evil. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, man. So on Monday, the 49-year-old church leader was charged with murder. Oh my God. 3 counts of torture and 3 counts of willful cruelty. Listen to this, willful cruelty
What
to
does
a
that
child.
mean?
Her father, which means her fucking weirdo parents, was in on this shit. 75 years
That is
fucking old. Stanley Tom was accused of murder, torture, willful cruelty to a child. Her mother's 70-year-old Adela Tom was arrested for torture and willful cruelty to a child. During the investigation, when authorities attempted to interview Brian, the man shot himself in the head and as they approached him, because he
What a
knew he did
coward.
that shit.
This is so sad. People can do this. Oh, people that do this deserve the death penalty. Kids are so innocent. R.I.P. Just child.
You know what I feel like? And maybe this is just me because I don't play when it comes to kids. I feel
Mhm.
like people who do this should be fucking stoned to death. Should be
You know
stoned.
what? It's so funny that you say that because me and Andy just said that the other day.
Did
Like
you? Because I
stuff
said that
like
to
this,
Sabrina X,
they
and
need to be stoned.
they were like, I think that's a bit much. Oh, is that
A
a bit
bit
much?
much
But you're doing this to an
upon harming
innocent
a
child?
kid. Like they literally tortured a child, a defenseless child. 3 adults.
Like that's the one thing. Is that like, and of course, like
Mm-hmm.
actual abuse, that type of stuff. I don't mess with that. Like, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. The Rock Church has served ties with has severed ties with. Of course they did. Of course they
Mm-hmm.
severed ties. They not
They
trying to
ain't
lose
trying to
their
be
mega church,
associated with that.
right? They trying to keep their money. You know how much money mega
Mm-hmm.
churches make,
Mega
and
church.
has removed her profile from their website. Oh, The
Mm.
Rock no longer has any official relationship with Leticia. The church said in a statement, her ordination as the Rock Church was previously suspended and, excuse me, y'all, in the process of being revoked. The Rock con condolences to all grieving, including the victim's remaining siblings and her friends. Shut the fuck up. That's all you got to say. What else are you gonna do?
That's basically we ain't had nothing to do with that, and yeah, we
And I
saw.
feel bad for you. I hope everything works out. On Wednesday, McCormick and her parents pleaded not guilty. The three main remain in jail without bail.
Good.
Arabella's sisters, aged 6 and 7, have
Oh
been
my
placed with
gosh.
another foster family. I would not want to go to another fucking foster family. I would
I
be
could not
traumatized.
imagine what foster kids go through. Like, I've heard so many
Man,
horrible stories. Like, I could not imagine. And now her sisters have to go to possibly separate houses.
home. Like my biggest dream is to get our production studio popping, become a multimillionaire or a billionaire, not for my own gain, but like the first thing I want to do when I'm able to is build like the best foster mansion and have like,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to be like, I'm gonna actually be like looking over that shit. I'm speaking
Mm-hmm.
it into existence. I'm gonna be there checking in, making sure everybody who I hired is good, making them go under psych evaluations, making sure I have meetings with all the kids, making sure nobody messing with them, touching them. I want them to have the best, safe safest life.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I could get a lot of like other people to help donate, to that shit gonna be a lot of money to fund.
Yeah.
But like that's what I don't understand why shit like that can't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just have
Like
these
you can put your money into everything else, but something like this.
the kids are our future, and they
Mm-hmm.
wonder why our future is so fucked up because y'all people like how me remember the live we just did the other day, how we
Yes.
was saying like we treat kids like they're nothing, we treat kids like they're less than nothing. That is not right. We should kids should be treated with respect, kids should
Mm-hmm.
be treated with love, kids should be treated with care.
No
Like this
matter
shit
how
is,
old they are,
and
that's
of
what they
course
learn.
her trifling ass husband go shoot himself. Ooh, I hope that as soon
That
as you
is
died,
so
you woke up in
selfish.
hell, nigga. I hope
That
you
is so
died
selfish.
and went to hell. I
Right
hope that's
in
what
fucking
happened.
jail because he knows that what happens to people who go to jail,
For
especially
messing
men
with
who go to
kids.
jail for messing with kids.
Yeah, I
That's
hope
what he deserved.
my wish on them is a miserable ass, long, never ending time in
Hmm.
jail, followed by being stoned to death,
Give they ass
followed
something like
by
963 days in jail. They be
yes,
ridiculous with the days.
yes, followed by I don't even want you to have a fucking mouse as a best friend. Followed by after you get stoned to death, you wake up in fucking hell. That's my wish on you. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit too extreme,
And
but
then
I
it
don't
all
fuck with
happens
people who
again
mess
every
with
day.
kids. Who torture you, torture a fucking 11. Look at
Tight.
her sweet face. Look
And
at
there
this
was
face.
3 of them. That is horrible.
And imagine what else they did to the other kids.
Hmm.
And imagine like the demons that had to be in their head. That's why like you can't go to church and think church is full of fucking weird. And I'm not saying anything against church. I go to church. I love the Lord. That's just me. If you don't, I don't have no problems with it. Okay. We that's your
Right.
business.
That's
I
your
love
business.
everybody. And I don't feel like that I need to make you believe what I believe is just, whatever. But my thing is, you know, quote unquote Christians, churchgoers, we're all just people. We're all sinners. Like you can't just go thinking, oh, everybody's a saint. And I feel like that church should be looked into because how the fuck y'all didn't know this shit was going on? So she
Hmm.
part of y'all church and y'all never seen this malnourished child.
Because
Y'all
you know
never seen
people in
this,
the church be nosy.
right? Look, did you have anything else to say? I'm very sad. I don't want to talk.
Girl, mm-mm. I hate hearing stuff about stuff like this. Like
Yeah.
that, it's like true evil. When you do something to a child, I just believe that you're purely evil. Like you can't tell me anything to convince me otherwise.
It's just crazy. So, moving along, the suspect in the University of Virginia fatal shooting is now in custody. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna lie. Did you read about this? Authorities say the suspect in the shooting
No, I actually didn't even.
that killed three. Okay,
Did
so
you send this to
basically,
the group chat?
yeah, basically there was somebody at the University of Virginia who killed three members of a football team. And the suspect who did this has been taken into custody. So they just have some updates. So the three students killed in the shooting at the University of Virginia were all members of the school's football team. The school's president said the shooting happened on a school bus of students returning from an off-campus trip. Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
The
And it was by
U
one of the students.
Yeah. So the UVA Police Department, well, suspectedly, is looking for Christopher Darnell Jones regarding the shooting incident that occurred on the grounds of the University of Virginia. Call 911 if seen. Do not approach. Suspect is at large, considered to be armed and dangerous. Continue to shelter in place. Reach out to friends and family to advise of your status. Um, this is so sad, and it's just a bunch of senseless fucking killing in this world, and it like makes me very, very sad, and it scares me. Like I have children.
Definitely scares me for my kids.
Yes, I was gonna say you have children. Like I don't. even like we went to the movie theater today to go see Wakanda Forever, and I kept looking around because people kept walking, and I'm making sure like I don't see nobody
Girl,
about to
that's
pull out a gun.
literally me all the time. Like, I
Ugh,
can barely enjoy myself when I go out because I'm always like on high alert.
it's terrible, man. I'm so sick of this shit. So three families are just like at a loss because somebody wanted to go and shoot them. And they were all football students. I'm wondering if it like was like what was the reason? Not saying
Right.
there's a reason for that shit, but you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I know what you
Like
mean.
what was the motive?
Like,
Hopefully they find this person and justice is served.
yes, I hope they get some justice and a little bit of peace of mind. Like, I know it won't always fully come back, but
I'm saying because like parents sending
mm,
their children to college thinking, they're doing something great for their
sending
kids.
them
I'm
to
like,
school and they not coming back. I can imagine.
oh my God. I would have
And
just
I
went.
hope they catch him. And I hope he don't hurt nobody else either.
I hope so. Okay, I really do. And he young. He looks so young. Like,
Mhm.
bro, oh my God, y'all have to guard y'all minds. Y'all have to guard y'all souls. Y'all have to
Mhm.
guard your spirits from this
Say it
evil.
again.
It's like the evilness is just seeping in and people are just like soaking it up like a sponge. Y'all have to like stay prayed up, meditate, whatever it is that y'all do, and stop believing the hype that is cool to be evil and fun to be
Mhm.
evil. That shit is fucking weird, and it's like I believe in like that soul splitting shit. Like if you kill somebody, like that is not.
Mhm.
I just don't. That's against humanity. That's against humanity. Yes, there is so much evil in this world. It's just terrible. I don't. It makes me scared. It's like, oh, I just wish I could just take my whole family orb to heaven already. Out
Girl.
of here.
I'll be like, I'm so nervous for Mark to go to school. You don't even understand. Like,
Ugh,
I have like many panic attacks even thinking about it. And he
I
don't go to
hate it.
school till next year. And I just don't.
Mm.
Girl.
So we just gotta pray over our children, y'all,
Mhm.
or whatever it is that you believe in. Keep your family guarded and protected. She said, "You want to read this?"
Do y'all think today's music's encourage people to do evil? I feel like the new rap does. It's all about violence.
And I was gonna say that. I'm glad you mentioned it because I was like, nobody's talking about music, so I'm just
I
gonna
don't
keep
think
it to
it's
myself.
just music. I mean, cause I listen to some music that people be like, "Girl, what the fuck are you listening to?" But it wouldn't influence me to do some crazy stuff. Like,
But I feel like, although because I'm the same way, and I said the same thing. I'm like, I listen to this stuff, and I don't feel like I'm gonna go out and do nothing.
yeah,
But it does give me a sense of like I feel hard. I feel like a thug. I feel like I just got through getting into some shit,
hmm,
and so like
but that's what it's supposed
imagine.
to do.
But imagine people who live in that life, who are like forced to live in that life, or like, like people who live in the
Yeah,
hood, for instance, or like people who have like mental illnesses, maybe like schizophrenia or,
but it's
something
not
like
their
that.
fault though. Like, I understand when people be bringing up the music thing, but I'm like, that's like saying video games influence kids. Like,
But
I
it
just don't feel
does.
like I
I
just
feel
don't
like
feel like it don't directly like that's the sole reason on why things happen the way they do.
she said true, but I feel like younger kids are more easily influenced.
Oh,
And
definitely,
my
definitely.
thing
And
is,
that's not on the music then. That's on these parents guarding their kids from music they not supposed to be listening to. What we
but
supposed to kid bop version everything?
but sometimes it's out of the parents' control because they're not kids are not with their parents all the time.
All
And
the
there's
time,
been,
right?
plenty of times where my parents didn't know that I was doing some shit that I wasn't supposed to do because I'm, abandoning their trust. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like music is an influence, visuals are an influence, especially these music videos, movies,
Mm-hmm.
the things that they hear celebrities say. And I found out
Yeah,
that
everything is a damn influence, but I don't think
yes,
it. That's what influence violence.
I think it does, though. I just have to disagree with you on this one. I feel like it influences violence but not
Or
alone. I
I
feel
mean,
like
not
it's
influence her doing violence. I meant to say I don't think it encourages people to do evil. That was what she said in her thing.
But I think it does because when you're constantly listening to people talking about how like you're real because you killing people and slap that hoe this and that, like they encourage people to be violent, they encourage people to be cheaters, they encourage people to be abusers, they encourage people to do drugs, they encourage people to like not care about their credit, like they encourage people to like not care about blowing their last check because it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You only live once. Like it's not. I feel like it's not only encouraging evil, but it does influence everything that it
Mm-hmm.
talks about. I feel like the visuals are influences because that's your eyes are the windows to your soul.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you're that's like me seeing somebody get killed in front of me and that's affecting me. But
Right.
nowadays the visuals are so fucking real looking. It's like damn, all this goriness and the videos and shit and like all the sex, like it's encouraging a lot of sex crimes. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I personally just feel like it encourages a lot of different things, not just necessarily like murder, but I feel like it encourages like, infidelities. It's so cool to, I cheat on my bitch, I lie to my bitch, this isn't that. Like,
Right.
oh, these niggas really be believing what these artists say. And I found out that half the time these artists are not about what the fuck they rap about. They want
Girl.
y'all to
Okay.
think that shit because that's what sells. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to it, they in their fucking house in Beverly Hills and their Gucci flip flops.
And they security.
Exactly. While y'all out here fucking shit up. Now, that's not to say some people aren't really
Out
um
here.
about that. And yes, drugs, they're encouraging
Mm-hmm.
more drugs. Like I have seen I've met a lot of people who do cocaine.
Girl.
I'm not gonna lie, okay? I already said it on this channel. I smoke a little herb, okay, here and there. But y'all talking about cocaine,
Yeah, you can't get me to nah.
weed, ecstasy, like, and I'm not no judgment, but
I ain't gonna
I
lie, I
just
would
didn't know
try
people were out here
ecstasy.
like that. You said what?
I ain't gonna lie, I definitely would try ecstasy.
Hell no. I was in freshman year, Mr. Hamilton. She said, "Where y'all
He
from?"
said,
We
"Where
live
y'all
in the
from?" Because I ain't
Chicago
gonna
area,
lie,
girl. The
I know some
Chicago.
people that I did not know that people was doing that, but people was doing that.
I've not even met. I've known these people for years and just found out they are doing coke to stay up for 6 fucking days in a row. I said, "Bitch, I need to go
Hell,
to sleep. I'm tired."
no, I'm
Okay?
tired as fuck.
Bitch, you got why the fuck would I want to stay up for 6
I don't even
days?
want to be up right now. You think I want to be up for 6 days?
Right, look, soon as this
Yeah.
live go out, 'cause this is a high to me. I have a lot of energy because I love doing this.
Okay, cause
But
soon
soon
as the live go off,
I'm
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 going to
dead. I'm
sleep.
tired.
Kids sleep. I'm gone. I'm out.
Period. But you remember Mr. Hamilton, right? From North?
Who is that?
The health teacher.
I didn't have. No, I had Mr. fucking Sulaco. Couldn't stand his ass.
Oh, I have
That
Mr.
was the health teacher,
Hamilton.
but I didn't have Jim either. So maybe it was
Yeah, he was kind of cute too, though. But um, what was I trying to say? I'm talking about how fine he was. He
right. I'm
had
like,
showed us a video about drugs, right? And I'll never forget it. And I tell everybody this every time they say, "Would you
I
ever
know
try this?"
exactly what you're talking about.
And in the video, this girl tried a ecstasy, and her heart was beating so fast that she died.
That
And I
shit
was
1,000 way to die.
hell fucking no. And then he was talking about people lacing drugs. And then we watched a video on this girl who took heroin and the bitch jumped out the window. I
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
I
oh,
couldn't.
I'm very good. Since
But you
freshman year, that shit stuck with me since freshman year of high school.
see, people don't know how to take hallucinogens. Okay, it's a whole science. They just want to do some drugs.
Hell
They
yeah.
retarded. That's how your ass end up jumping out of fucking windows and shit.
You're supposed to have a
But
sober partner there with you where you in a room
yes,
where you can't do shit like that.
and you supposed to be in the right headspace. You can't be off no crazy shit and then popping an ecstasy. Like your ass gonna
No,
be.
people be popping that shit, driving around, doing this
I've
and that.
I've seen somebody like I've seen somebody pop pills before, and I'm like, bro. I don't even like taking ibuprofen. I don't even want Advil. Okay, you
Now
guys
you
over
tripping. I
here.
need that if I get a migraine, okay? And
Oh,
like I
motherfuckers over
said,
here just guzzling down. I don't see how they do it, but
yeah. And like I said, I'll do a little bit of herb.
I
You know,
do think it's a piece of the pie music, but I don't think it's a huge piece of the pie.
girl, you tripping. You are tripping.
I just don't.
She said, OMG, that's so sad. People depend on these drugs and it can have bad. So, yes. Oh,
Hmm.
bad side effects. But she died. Her heart.
Right.
I can't. You could fucking die from that shit. I even
Well,
get scared smoking weed. Like, I need that shit to be, from the dispensary type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get scared that my shit gonna get laced.
girl, I don't even know if I trust the dispensary.
True, though. Very true. I'm just scared,
But
period. I
who
don't
can
even
you
smoke
trust?
that often. Oh, girl, what was I finna say? What did you just say? Oh, okay, I remember. You had said something. So I don't want to get too biblical, okay? Because I know everybody don't believe in that.
Hmm.
But the one thing that I do want to say and point out is, okay, remember Lucifer, right? Who is now known as Satan. Okay, when he was in heaven, he was the orchestrator of music. He was the head of music, right? So then him and God get into it. Were you the boss of me? Da, da, da. He like, all right, you got to go. So then he left, and now he's on the earth, right? And so it's like, who do you think is orchestrating all this fucking music? In my opinion, allegedly, it is Satan. And I do believe that there are spirits in music. I believe there's spirits in movies. I believe that there's spirits like in entertainment, any type of thing that you can see or
Hmm.
hear or feel. Like why do you think that when you hear certain music you feel a certain way when you listen to it? You hear
Hmm.
sad music, you feel sad. You hear happy music, you play a certain song when you want to feel energized at the gym. You play a certain song when you're going through a breakup. You play a certain song when you want to feel hard and shit. Like that shit
It's either
speak has
spirits or
spirit.
science.
Talk about spirits aside. I think though that science and spirits is the same fucking shit. They just calling it two different things.
Hmm.
In my opinion, that's what I believe.
Because I
I believe
know, I
that it
know that
intertwines.
certain sounds and certain frequencies do things to specific parts of your brain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see how it could tie in together. But I was a couple months old when I found that shit out. I was like, how did I not know
What?
that the devil was,
Oh, the orchestrated music.
yeah.
Girl,
I
ain't
was,
that
how did I not
crazy?
know that for so long?
That's
And I'm
crazy.
like, people signing their soul over, it makes total sense.
Girl,
And
like
then it
like Big
also just
You see
makes it
what Big
sound
Barbie
kind
just
of
did?
dumb too.
You want to
You
read
said
that
what?
what she just said in the comments?
I would never even do weed, honestly. I'm talking about do weed. I'm so
I
dead.
was in
I was I was
antidepressant.
on
I feel like a
antidepressants for a
zombie.
few years and felt like a zombie never again. I've been
I
using that since.
heard,
That's why you gotta do you can't be doing the indica then, girl. You gotta do the sativa. Stop playing. You gotta know your
but I
weed,
heard
girl.
about those antidepressants. I would never do that
Antidepressants,
shit.
yeah, they make you I feel
That's
like they make you
why,
more depressed. I believe in that too. I feel like 99% of these celebs do their rituals behind closed doors. They put their witchcraft into their songs, in my
yes.
opinion.
Girl, you
I
need
heard
to
that
wait.
before.
Wait till I come out with these videos on my channel, on my other channel. I'm gonna find you. Well, you already right here, so I'm gonna know where you at,
Yes.
and I'm gonna make sure that I
Put your
get you.
channel in the
It's
comment your
called I
channel.
Am Noir, but yeah, because I'm about to start making these
The
videos.
industry can be dark. I found this girl on YouTube exposing all this stuff. She was trying to be in the industry, but she wasn't with all the evil. Her
Exactly, and
name is
that's what
Storm
happens
Burnett.
with a lot of people. I know somebody personally, I'm not gonna say who, but who's related to me, who
Say
saw
they name.
some shit that scared them. You know who it is. I'll tell
What?
you off air, but he saw some shit that scared him. He had got a deal to be a producer and a writer, a ghost writer, and he said he went to a party one time and he said hell fucking no, and he was
Mm-mm.
out of there. Okay, and you talking about somebody who came up from nothing. said no to a deal. That means that he's seen some real shit. And I heard
Mm-hmm.
about those pills too, by the way. And a lot of people who end up addicted to drugs say that it started off by them having to take
A surgery or
what's that stuff that they give you when you have quote unquote ADHD as a child?
a Ritalin.
I don't know, the ADHD medicine. And I feel like
It's
it's
different type.
so wrong to I feel like it should be illegal to diagnose a child under a certain age with ADHD. They're fucking kids. They're of course
Hmm.
they're bouncing off the wall. Like that's
That's
crazy.
how they be misdiagnosing these kids and have them on drugs for years. They be having them on drugs that they don't need, so they get addicted. I feel like faster,
Oh no, okay. I'm gonna have to send you the link. I'm gonna make sure that I send you the link to
right?
the
Is it all one?
I don't know why it's not popping up. No, it's just I am noir. I don't know why it's not popping up. Um, Probably because I never post on there. I have to start back. I literally post. I made that
It
channel
should
a
still
minute
pop
ago.
up.
It should still pop up. That's weird. I'm gonna have to make sure I get the channel to you because I am. I promise you, I am
Turns
by
out she
next
gave
week.
you the wrong name.
No, I am by next week about to post my first video. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch. Some are gonna be more lighthearted, and then some are gonna be more like deep and dark. I'm very nervous to do those though, because I be scaring myself. I'm like, oh shit, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? But they be like allegedly, apparently, at some of those parties, you heard who was it? I think it wasn't Tiffany Haddish. It was somebody else. I can't remember. And she said they made you pluck your blood off your finger to enter and sign an NDA.
No. Mm-mm.
And you seen the WAP video, right? Y'all seen the WAP video, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly at those parties, that's how it be. You go in a room and you open a door and you be seeing different shit in each room. People be doing all kinds of shit in each room of the fucking house. But
That sounds crazy.
they've had like TV shows like that and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
That sound crazy as hell. And I wouldn't put it past celebrities.
Yeah,
They be
that
doing weird
too.
shit.
She found the channel. I do. Girl, it's old. Look, I didn't change my whole game up. My video is gonna be a lot better. Don't worry. I got like 2 or 3 videos on there. Oh my god, they're terrible, but I'm gonna switch my whole thing up because at first I was gonna
Yes,
do
that's
true
somewhere.
crime, but my passion is really conspiracy theory. So
You can throw true crime in there every now and then.
I think I will every now and then. But I really, I want
Hmm.
passion. Oh, she said subscribe. Oh my god, the best. I love you. Um, yeah, 3 people have been killed, 2 others wounded. Ooh, 2 others was wounded in a shot part in a parking garage at the University of Virginia. Yeah, that's crazy. The world is evil. Did you have anything else to say about this, Blue?
No, girl, people need to. Oh my god, I don't even know what people need to do. Like, make me scared to go outside.
What you just said, Big Barbie, that's what the person who I was talking about saw, and they was like, no. They tried to get him to go over there and do that, and they was just like, no. Which it is what it is. People do what they do, but you can't like force that on other people.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I believe it. They be doing weird shit. They be having all this money. Sabrina says she's in the thing.
You where?
They be having all this money
Hold on, let me see
and be
what.
doing weird stuff. This what
Tell
you
her to
gonna
come
decide
down.
to do with your money.
Girl, come downstairs then and hop on the bike. You damn near done. Talking about I'm here. Oh, she said here I come. Yes, Sabrina ass. Okay, she got me. Good. 'Cause
Girl,
I
I
want her.
seen this.
Man, she just missed because
In that
Sabrina X,
thing.
not saying we don't, but she would have had a lot of good things to say on what we just talked about. So maybe let's maybe stall and see if she has something to add on the industry thing. But that's what kind of scares me, Boo. And I don't know if you agree with me, but that's
What?
why like I don't want to be necessarily famous because I don't want to ever get in the mix of that evil ass shit.
Yeah, no, I don't even wanna, girl. Mm-mm. That's why JT be staying out the way, like she said. She like, I like doing this shit, but I don't like the industry.
Cause it's
That's
and
why her ass be put the fuck away. She be doing a song, do the video, show up a war show, and go home. She
because if
ain't
you
partying. She ain't doing shit.
yeah, because allegedly if you don't do it, they're gonna
That is so crazy. And I would think, like in my head, like, oh, these parties probably be like this, and they really like that. Like that's crazy as hell.
A whole that's why you gotta sign these NDAs. Like
Hmm.
there are people who I love,
Like
but
you gotta sign an NDA to be around, to be in the presence of Beyonce. No,
girl, why is that exactly
why?
what I was just talking about? You read my mind. Like
Why? Why do
we're
I have to
talking about
sign an NDA to be around you? That don't make sense to me.
now
You could
hold
take
on
my
now.
phone at the door now. I know you
Hold
only
on
want
now.
pictures of everything, but
I kind of agree with the NDA as far as you should not be going around talking about shit happen. We should be able to have a good time.
hmm,
And like if I end up dancing on the table or some stupid shit, I don't want to hear tomorrow, ooh, Beyonce got drunk and started dancing on the table. Little,
right. I feel
things like
you.
that, little innocent things that I'm drunk, I'm having a good time. I don't need people knowing about it. I just smacked the shit out my husband because he pissed me off. I don't need people knowing about
Right.
it. You know, fuck them elevators, them cameras.
Okay.
Nobody has
I'll
to know
smack
about
his
that.
ass again.
Right. But when it comes to like, where is she? Because she's taking a long time. When
You
it
know
comes
she
to
was gonna
like
take all day now.
signing an NDA because y'all doing some weirdo
Weird
shit,
shit. And that's what it be most of the time. Motherfuckers doing
weird.
weird shit. And I gotta sign an NDA to be there. That make me feel unsafe.
But it's like it's so hard because like I love Beyonce's music. Like her new album, I don't care what nobody say, it hits, it's fire.
Yeah,
But
it
I
definitely
can't deny that I 1,000% within my own heart believe what I believe about her. I'm not gonna get into details. Okay, we're gonna save that
please
for my
don't.
channel. But it's like it sucks. It sucks. She said the thought of an NDA is
Yes.
scary.
No,
Yes,
for
it
real.
is.
Like, cause it feels like I'm not protected, but you're fully protected.
It's legally binding. It's
Like, that's
legally
crazy.
binding.
I'm going to this party and I gotta sign an NDA. I'm going my ass right back to fuck home where I ain't gotta sign shit. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Look, we're gonna have to move on to the next topic because honey, she lived right upstairs.
You know she was gonna take all day. I don't know what you thought you was,
The
how
fuck
long
is
you was
she
gonna stall.
doing? She's not
I
even gonna be on camera.
see the I saw the um like video that came out after this, or the video of the girl talking about this drunk girl.
This right here that's up on the
Hmm.
screen. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. She's gonna have to, come get into this with us. So, University of Kentucky. That's where you got me fucked up. I'm not gonna be at the University of Kentucky. Okay,
Show
that's
ain't
most
gonna be
likely to
oh
the south.
no. Only thing I'm doing in Kentucky is eating. Go
Exactly.
my
Some
ass right
fried
back to fuck
chicken.
home.
Oh, here, Alex.
Girl,
How many times
what?
did I text the group chat? But you saw my phone was on Do Not
But you,
Disturb. That
but
means
she.
that the message through when it says message anyway means message me, ho. The fuck? My thing
What
is,
Taraji
you
say?
set a time.
But
But
she.
I told you, what did I say? I said, let me know because I'm falling asleep. That means I'm
Okay,
falling
I'm
asleep.
sorry. It's
I
my
closed my
fault.
Okay,
eyes.
boo boo
Yes,
kitty,
it is.
boo boo kitty, boo boo kitty,
Open my eyes and it was not
boo boo kitty.
a whole
But that's
thing
my
later.
bad.
And this is like a lot of topics that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, so
All you had to do was call.
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I don't care if I got morning breath because it ain't my fault.
Look,
Talk
now I
about
gotta
morning.
suffer. So we was just talking about the shooting, and then Big Barbie said, "Do we think that music is making?" What did she say? Let me go back to the question. Do y'all think today's music encourage people to do evil? I feel like the rap does, and this and that. So that's what we was ending the conversation. Did you have anything to add to that conversation?
I feel like the music industry been evil. I talked about this in my female rap video. So if y'all have not watched that, go and watch that.
Put your channel in the chat, honey.
No, the female rap
Girl,
video
it's on our
on
Oh,
our
it
channel.
was on our
yes.
channel. Oh, my bad. Look, she laughing at us.
But
She crazy. She crazy.
because I do feel like the music industry has been evil. I just think like it's getting exposed. And I know y'all don't talk
Mhm.
about me. This does apply, so don't make it seem like I'm bringing it up out of nowhere. That's why I like artists who are a bit more rebellious to
The
bite in
industry.
their tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't think of nobody besides Nikki right now. I know there's more than Nikki. I was trying to use a different example, but I just couldn't.
Of course. That's okay though. That's
Because
okay.
it's like everybody, you could see everybody getting mad when the protocol for the hierarchy isn't followed by certain
Mm-hmm.
artists. Like you can see, like
Mm-hmm.
specifically what I'm referring to is like the female artists getting upset that like with the Lotto situation. I feel like she was upset about being called out because she didn't want attention being brought on her label. Clearly,
Right.
I don't want to use the words paying, but clearly doing a little some to even get big energy on
Because the
the match.
numbers is not adding up.
It's not
Just
mathing.
not.
It's not. Any of
Like
y'all that say y'all
compared
songs
to
be big energy?
Kodak's song, there's no fucking
Exactly.
way. There's just no way. Like literally the math is not mathing.
And the same thing with Kodak, like you said, I'm glad you said that. He may not
Hey
have
yo.
Atlantic's favor or whoever it is he signed with. I think it's Atlantic to get his numbers faked. So when his first week came in and he had 40,000 something like that,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Those
like people was
40,000.
clowning him, but it's like no, real life these artists are getting around that or less.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's so much faking going on. Um yeah, I think the industry is just more so of a business at this point rather than full of musical art.
Mm-hmm.
Not to sound old. I feel like I sound old.
I don't think you sound old. She said
Because
that's
it's
that
like when we
payola.
grew no, it's just like when we
Right. Hey
grew up
yo.
with our elders being like, music ain't the same, blah 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 blah. And it's like, well
It's
nah,
not.
it really ain't the same.
Y'all
Bitch,
know it's
you making
crazy
songs for a
how
cash grab.
artists used
Music
to
is
talk
terrible.
about in their song how they not signing their soul and stuff like that. I'd be like, you
But you
gonna
know
say that
what?
in the song?
And I think signing your soul can go deep. I'm not saying, Shanice, that it's not, any illumination
Yeah.
behind it. Don't get mad at me.
Illumination.
But it's like, for instance, like how all the music artists were surprised that Takeoff died because they were supposed to have protection. It's like you could literally just sign away your soul in a sense where you tell people, yes, make me a star, and I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
what you want me to say, I'm gonna do what you want me to do, and you're gonna be protecting me,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be funding me, because out of nowhere, these people be coming with these campaigns where all of a sudden these blogs talking about you all the time, all of a sudden Drake following you all the time. I'm just saying,
Right.
we can move on.
And I was gonna say, I want to say it, but I don't know if I should say it. I'll save it for my channel. It's a bit much.
Yeah,
Did y'all
conspiracy
listen?
theories. That's why I was like, I would talk about
Conspiracy
this too much
theory.
because Shawnee's about to go down a rabbit hole of all her
For real.
conspiracy theories.
Did one of
I'll
y'all
just
listen to Glorilla's new album? Her
To
first
who?
album. Glorilla.
no.
No.
But is that
I
true?
liked it.
With that TikTok I saw that she used to rap with like a regular voice.
From what I
I don't
heard.
know. What's her regular voice?
Like she sounds very feminine.
Oh, I don't know why she rap like this. She probably had too many black mouths.
No,
Yeah, I think well, to me it's a very smart tactic because I was
So,
working, y'all, I work at bottle service. I was working and one of her songs was playing. It wasn't FNF. I can't remember. It must have been Tomorrow Too or something. And I was walking past handing out the bottles and there was guys rapping her part. So it's
so
like
you think
it
it's
makes
for the
sense
guys?
from a marketing standpoint.
because
Mm,
women and men won't
Listen
feel
to you.
weird listening to you
right.
as they might feel like listening to
That is
somebody who
smart.
sounds more feminine.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to her album. I liked it. Oh, allegedly her feminine voice was fake and her masculine voice is her real voice.
I mean, it could
Either
be
way,
It
they
is
could have
smart.
been trying to make her something that she wasn't before, and they was like,
And
"Nah,
she was
that's not
like,
working."
no.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Either story could be true.
Would you ready to move along?
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you ready, boo?
Yeah, I just literally
Mhm.
woke up.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You could be mad at me today. I'm sorry.
No.
So University of Kentucky bans and expels white student after attacking and yelling racial slurs at a black student.
Did
Very
y'all see the
interesting.
video, the actual video?
No,
I
where's it
saw
at?
the
What's it
video.
I
on?
had
That's why I was saying
to,
in the video.
and I could have sworn I sent it. I must
You can
have
airdrop
not.
it to my computer real quick.
I gotta check it because I had got that video a week ago. Because this happened a second ago, but nobody knew the fate of this girl yet. It was just of her like
Right, I
literally
just now
trying to
heard
get
about
violent with that black girl. She was holding her back without hitting her,
that girl
and
was
she
funny
was
because
like,
I sure would have cracked her
I
in her
would have knocked
shit.
her
yeah,
ass
she was
the
like,
fuck
"Oh
out.
Jesus, I should not get paid enough for this." It was so crazy because she
She
sounded like Danielle.
she
It
was
was
so
so
Aww.
calm.
crazy because it's
She
like,
was too calm.
yeah, and the girl was just like, "Yeah, and you're a fucking nigger," or something like that. I can't. I don't know if they gonna take down this live.
I would have beat her ass. I would.
Girl.
She real like that's what you call slow to anger, because that bitch would have been on the floor.
And there was another black girl there too, besides the one
Look,
who was filming because they had showed her on the camera. But she was filming too, I guess, or no, I think she had started trying to help her get off. I don't know. It was just like the girl
and
was really drunk and
I think it was said that they had an altercation. Well, not them specifically, but there was an altercation with her before that. Like there was something that went on with her before where she was drunk and she was doing the most. Somebody stop letting her drink. Shit, don't invite her to no more goddamn parties.
Damn. And let me know where you got that top from. No, I'm just playing.
Ah,
So I'm totally just playing. So last week, a video of 22-year-old Sophia Ralsing went viral. The White University of Kentucky student. Why they keep putting it like
what?
that?
Why
Attacked
did they put it like
another
that?
student, right, while using racial slurs. In the video, Rosing is seen repeatedly calling Kayla Spring, damn, they gonna put all her info out there like that,
Okay,
the
hold
N
on.
word, while hitting, kicking, and biting her. Oh, hell no.
That's why I said she a good one because I would have lost my job that day and my
But she
mind.
knew, and what people were saying, she knew people. This girl was gonna get her proper consequences if
If she
she
got her
did
ass beat.
anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would have
That is her proper consequence right
exactly.
there. You got your ass beat.
And you
No,
getting
she
kicked
needs
out.
her
And you
stuff.
better
She
get
needs
kicked
her
out.
life changed. I don't want a
Yeah,
temporary
she
ass.
do.
I want your life changed.
Because
I would beat
apparently
your
she's
ass.
done that before.
Look, me and Alex woke up and chose violence today. Okay.
Okay.
After spring, and other students were attempting to help her. Did they really? Because I need to see
Someone
that.
attempted to help.
She later tells the police that she has lots of money and deserves special treatment. Bitch, you thought.
Girl,
After being given national attention, the university was after being given
it's
national attention.
always like that. As soon as so many people outraged, now I'm gonna do something about it. They wasn't gonna do
Yeah.
shit about it if it didn't go viral.
Allegedly fuck the University of Kentucky because that's some bullshit. That's why I
Yeah,
said
it is.
I wouldn't even been out there. The university was quick to hold Rawsing accountable. Of course you were. She has, and I will sue them too.
Wasn't quick enough.
Exactly. She has been charged, and I'll sue her family. You got a lot of money, huh? I'm suing the
Right,
shit
you
out
got
of
a lot of money.
Did y'all talk about, I'm sorry, I'm listening. I'm just saying, did y'all talk about Shansia and then Drake and 21 Savage?
We
Because
talked.
I had added more topics after
No, we
our
had
live
talked
because more
about
stuff happened.
we talked about Drake and 21 Savage album. That's it. But we didn't. I didn't see the shit and see a thing. But after being given, I already read that. Okay. According to Washington Post, she has been expelled from the University of Kentucky and banned from the campus. I
Good.
want to emphasize that this behavior is disgusting and devastating to
Oh
our
my god.
community, said Eli Capoluto. Uh, what the
What's
fuck?
the girl's name? Find
President.
that video
What the
again.
hell? They just threw me off with that name. We stand by our students. Oh, do you after
Do
back?
you? You stand by your students after national recognition.
Exactly. There you go. Who were targeted by this unacceptable hostility and violence. As a community working wholeheartedly to prevent racist violence, we also must be committed to holding people accountable for their actions. Rousing's lawyer, Fred Peters, claims that his client is very, very embarrassed young lady. Shut the fuck up. He also stated that he intends on getting her into some kind of treatment program. Oh, do you? You
Right,
mean
that's what they need to do.
some kind of? You don't intend to do shit. Sensitivity program to help her through this. To help her through what? Okay. Yeah, she needs some fucking. It must got to do with her parents too. Okay. Monday Night Spring and dozens of others. Spring and dozens of others railed in front of the campus library to peacefully protest against racism. The group was heard chanting Black Lives Matter. Okay, let's find another phrase, y'all. No justice, no peace. Okay, that one's cool. Okay, she says that though the support of her friends and family and other students, she's working hard to get past the incident. I can't imagine what that was like for her.
Because I found the video by typing in her name.
Kayla Spring.
The girl who was attacking.
The girl who was attacking.
Oh no! Sorry, no, that's the one. That's the other girl. The girl who attacked her, Rosing. What was her first name? Sophia Rosing. Rosing. Yeah, she needs a lot, but that sounds like you got to look at the parents too. They be raising their kids up to be racist little fucking assholes, and they probably need their ass beat as well.
Okay, beat throw the whole family away.
What's it under?
It's on Who's Only Library Fans. Just type in her name on your Instagram.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the first video that pop up.
It's called Only.
No, if you just type in her name, Sophia Rosing,
it should pop up.
Because if you type in their name, you probably gonna have to go through a bunch of posts.
Where y'all get them rap snacks from? I've been thinking about them.
Sam's.
Nicki Minaj rap snacks. They were so good.
Just type in the hashtag one.
Okay. Yeah, those rap snacks were the bees. This one right here.
I did not think they was gonna be that good. I thought they was just gonna taste like.
No, that's not it. Was that the Only Library one? I mean, it looks like it's about to.
Oh, this one right here.
No, that's a shade room, unless they posted it.
I don't remember where I seen the video at. Is that the video?
We got it up on my phone. Just take away the hashtag and put a space in between it, because that's how I type it in.
That's what I just did, boy. You said something about a hashtag.
No, I said.
Alex, did she say a hashtag?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I said click.
Why did you play with me? You know.
Nope. Right. No, you clicked on a page. It looked like just type in her name and press search.
That's why. Look, y'all, we're trying to find this video.
Sound like old ladies over there.
Yeah. I don't see it. What did you click on? We might as well just go back to this. It's up here. They gonna show the video. It looks like
the UK student who is criminally charged after.
Let me see. Oh no, go back.
The UK student who is criminally charged after appearing in a video that shows her calling another student racial slurs has been banned from campus permanently. 22-year-old Sophia Rosing will not be able to re-enroll as a student. In a letter to the university, President Eli Capilouto called Rosing's behavior in that video, quote, disgusting and devastating to our community, end quote. Rosing was arrested Sunday morning after verbally and
both of them could easily be
UK student Kyla Spring.
My thing is, why y'all not?
Who is criminally charged?
Why y'all not letting us hear what she said?
I told you that wasn't it.
I don't understand.
That's just her explaining what happened. I watched that too.
Girl, what's the name of this page? Library something? Is it this right here? Let's see if this is it.
Somebody said child one right hook would have been good for her.
Right?
Only library fans.
Only library fans.
That's funny. I could have thought of that name. I'm blue.
We just want y'all to see it.
Yeah, I just really do. I need to see this shit for myself. Here we go, right here.
Could be it.
You can't really hear.
I hope.
Could you stop, please? No.
Oh, hell no.
No. Thank you. I did not get paid enough for this.
She funny as hell. I think that shit is funny though. I would have been laughing at her. Not the physical part, but her saying nigga.
Man.
I just would have been
Right? I'm
cracking
like,
up.
what type of insult is that? Yes, I am.
I don't give a
And
fuck. I don't care.
I'm that nigga.
Right. Just make sure you put
Period.
that nigga when you
In
say
front
it.
of-
All right, it started over. But I just feel like I feel like we should not give people that much power when they speak a simple fucking word over us. Yes, it's disrespectful, and I could get mad when you leave. I'ma laugh when you're in front. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Call me another one.
Right.
I'm a nigga, a nigga, a nigga, a nigga, a nigga. I'll just start rapping. Like I'll get ignorant as fuck.
I was gonna say she looked like the same type of white person that be screaming at a Drake concert.
Right. When you make a nigga act nigga, right? That's what I would do.
She can't wait for that part to come up. That's her favorite part.
Right. Look, I'll just start singing any song I could think of with the word nigga.
I'm glad they exposed her as the expeller. Now somebody else do it, so your guys can get expelled too.
Expel.
And her face is plastered everywhere, so if she get that type of job, they gotta look back into you.
They know
Well,
you
this
girl.
is
They
a
don't want to
lot
work
better
with you.
than her, but still.
She don't need a job. She got money.
Oh yeah,
Get it
she's
all.
rich.
For
Get it all for them.
Right. Get it all.
But Javier is gonna be mad. They were like, "Who said say that in private?" Right? Damn it!
Right.
Wait, Sophia.
Right. Now we gotta fix
Damn it,
this
Sophia.
shit. And don't be bringing us into this shit. Damn. Come on, my
I don't know
parents.
where she got that. Where she got that
Right.
heinous
None of
language
us will be
from?
rich by the time you done being drunk.
Right. And last time I checked, how I'm rich. We're rich. You're our child.
I'm rich.
You ain't-
Exactly.
You
ain't
ain't get your
rich.
test yet?
Are we moving on to the other topic?
Yeah. The
No.
last. Oh.
What's the last topic for y'all? Oh wait, can we talk about this real quick? Because I want to
Okay.
talk about that too.
The Shensia thing.
No, not you again.
So I just wanted to say, because I saw this earlier. So this
wait.
person, I don't know if
Let
she's
me pull
supposed to
it
be
up.
famous. Oh, you go to the shade room. I saw it first on Gossip of the City, I think, on site. I saw it first on Riley's
what is
page.
it? Show me.
Grow
Up.
Yeah, because this is like fresh news.
This is the top.
Oh, dang.
Unless you think
Maybe it was Gossip.
What was it?
Right.
It was about Shensia.
All right, let me go to it.
And I don't know if this girl is famous or not. Her name is Ebony
This.
Ivory.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to just go to the shade room, man?
Yes, I didn't say whichever one. I was just trying to credit who I saw it on first. It was one of them first.
You don't be looking because you were saying shit with no shit earlier, and it was.
Because I don't see it on here.
This is the shade room.
Right.
I'm looking at it on the shade room, so I know it's on there.
You go to it, man.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not looking.
I'm not tech savvy now. I don't like that.
Talking about you not tech savvy or you can't read.
Girl, it took me forever to get these tabs up earlier. I was so frustrated. I was so mad.
Oh goodness.
That's why I was so dry in the first half of our live.
So she said, I'm saying loud and clear. I mean it from the bottom of my soul. Shensia, you and your little nasty son stay away from my daughter.
Shasia's son is a kid.
And then so she said certain things can't slide, and since certain people
She put the wrong sense.
Why do people say certain and they know to say who they talking about?
That distracted the shit out of me.
But she could have said it through Apple or some shit. You know how you be
Thank you. She would have spelled it right.
She said,
Nah, y'all, she spelled this. Siri, don't blame that on Siri. Siri would not have
No,
put
I'm saying Siri would
Hey,
have
what's
spelled
this?
it
What's
right.
this about? I'm trying to figure out
She
what
said, since certain people don't take things seriously, I'll make sure that certain thing don't happen again.
Why she doing subliminals, girl? Just say what happened. You wanted to talk about it so bad.
I should see you need to talk to your son and take him to therapy before he grows up and gets into real trouble. In the meantime, I'm saying loud and clear again, Shasia, keep yourself and your son away from my daughter for the rest of your life.
Why
And
did she
don't
put
act
this
like
on
I
social
didn't
media?
DM you first and reach out to everyone else. If people close to you didn't know, you're bad.
Didn't let you know.
You've been playing on my top from the jump, trying to make Paris call you mom like a weirdo. Now you and your son are weird AF, and it's gotta be your fault. And he's a kid because he's a kid.
Sounds
Why
like.
she had to bring this
And
into social media? I don't understand. Like, what was your point?
I feel like she wanted to give Shasia the message if she felt like she wasn't received the message, if she was purposefully
Like ignoring her.
not letting her get to her, because a lot of time when you get to a certain status, you got people
Right.
Mhm.
in order to reach people. Sometimes you'll interact with somebody, you don't even have their phone number, you got their people.
Right.
Oh, hey Lola, you back, girl. I feel like
So it seemed like she's alluding that her son did a little bit of try a nasty little experiment with her daughter, and she
Mhm.
tries to laugh it off like, oh, that's just what
how
kids be
are.
doing. And she's like, nah, this ain't normal, and he shouldn't know nothing like that, and I'm calling you out.
Mm.
I feel like it is very important for parents to take things seriously
Mhm.
because even if like your child didn't see you do that, they seen it from somewhere, and you need to figure out where so that they never go back to wherever that is, or if another kid is showing them some shit. Sorry,
I just don't think she
to,
need
Or
to
even
take
if
it
it
my
was
kid
that.
can go
truly an
around.
innocent experiment, because like how
Yeah.
we know a kid who does jujitsu, and a lot of wrestling poses look compromising. So if you walk in a room or something and see that, but get to the bottom of it. Don't just sit up there and
Mhm.
laugh it off.
I
Yeah.
do think it's weird that she took it to social media though, because she could have took it to social media without like how we can read between the lines about what the kids possibly have been doing. Like she didn't need to do that. Like
I don't.
she
I
didn't
kind
need
of
to do
disagree,
that.
because I feel
And
like if I
calling him
can't get to
nasty
you,
and
and I feel
stuff.
like my daughter was wrongfully kind of exposed to something, I'm gonna get to you any way I can. I'm gonna let you know that I'm not one to be played with when it comes to my child and her safety.
Yeah, I agree.
So if that is the case, that she couldn't get to Shansia, then I can see why taking it to social media. I'm not just about to be like, oh well, we just not about to go around you again, because too many people do that. And that's actually very caring for the boy, because it's like, look, he is a kid. Her son is very
Mhm.
small. I listened to her album. He was on her album, like his voice, and he sounded little as hell. So it's like he could, this could be helpful to a bigger thing that he could have been exposed to, that he needs to get
Mhm.
therapy for. Another parent giving you a wake up call and be like, that's not normal
Yeah.
for your child.
To be doing that. I agree. I agree with you
If
too.
this is correct.
Alex, my initial thing was why is she on social media? But then I kind of was like,
Because I feel like she kind of outed the kid. I'm just looking from the kid's point of view. Even though he's like really little, he's gonna see this when
But
he gets older.
it don't, well, what, I don't know what he doing on Instagram, because he like real little, like 8 or something. But even if he was allowed to get on Instagram and stuff like that, she still put the blame on Shansia. And
Mm.
he should be called out for what he did. Not saying publicly for anybody to bash him, but it's like, no, people be so sensitive towards kids getting disciplined,
Mhm.
told this is wrong. People don't want anybody tell their kids nothing, and they'll laugh off something. And I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of moms of boys do that. A lot of moms
Mhm.
of boys excuse their
Make
behavior
a whole lot of
and
excuses for
chop
their
it up to
boys.
kids being kids, and they let their boys be raised to these type of men, and they
Mhm.
and girls crying about men.
say it again. This crazy though, and y'all just gotta watch out, kids.
Yeah, this is
I will
wild.
not ever let my child sleep over at anybody's house. I don't care. You're not hanging out at nobody's house, not even for an hour. I don't care. It's not happening. That's just me
Mhm.
personally. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that's doing
Ask
too much,"
questions.
but
It's like,
yeah, ask
no, it's not.
questions.
I find it very weird. Let's
No
say, even if your
sleepovers.
kid was hanging out with me, why you not asking your kids questions? You don't
Mhm.
know everything about everybody.
Like,
Yeah.
You
what
need to
happened to the
know.
era of you can't hang out with them, or you can't even go to their house, not even spend the night. You can't go to their house until I meet their parents. Like,
I
Oh,
don't
my
care.
kids can't go to no. I don't care
I
if I
don't care
meet
if
your
I meet your
parents.
parents. We could all hang out.
I'm
Like
like,
we could
these
all
people
go
don't
out
even
to
be
like a
meeting
little
their
Yeah,
park or
kids.
something.
Allie don't like me because she be wanting to. She be so fast to want to go over people's houses and stuff, and I don't even like her going over her grandma's house because people that I don't know that well live there. It's not. It has nothing to do with her grandma or nothing. It's just because no, y'all got too many random relatives going through here that don't probably feel close enough to Allie to look at her like no, no. It's just a no.
And
Girl.
Lala said, "Yeah, I don't let my daughter sleep over at anyone's house." And I've talked about all this stuff since she was 3. Yes, that's
And
what I
that's
was just
very
about to
good.
say. Make sure you're telling your children, like, don't let anybody touch
Nobody
you
can
here.
touch
This
your
isn't a
private
program.
part.
People can't say certain things to you.
If
Don't be
somebody
alone
makes
with
you feel
certain people.
uncomfortable. I was telling Shanice the other day, no, or
What did
Hector,
you just call me?
Barbie Noir the other day that
Girl,
Get it together.
you need to get it together.
I was there because I was asking my daughter, let me know if anybody make you feel uncomfortable. And she has said, I think she has said, Mr.
Yeah, you told me that.
What did she say?
That he made her feel uncomfortable because
He don't listen to her.
something
It
like
was
that.
something very silly, but it's like even though it's silly, you just gotta. It's gonna be a bunch of silly arguments, but that's good. I mean, silly talks, but that's good because they're like, if that's the worst that they could think of, like, well, every time I tell him I did do something, he said I did. Anyway,
Right. Anyway, child.
Right. But just have the little talks with them and make sure you're actually listening to them and make sure just take a few minutes of your
and
day.
it's not gonna be a few minutes all the time, but it don't matter.
But still,
Because
set
sometimes
aside
Allie's
some time.
Especially
stories
not with,
be needed to
Shanice's
nowhere
kids.
still end up being 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I gotta listen to every minute of it. That's
You
part of
talk to
it.
Mister, you gonna be sitting there for about an hour.
Now, Mr. At least I'll be entertained. He's very dramatic.
Animated, yeah, he's very animated.
Yeah, but this is sad and it's crazy. This like we was just saying earlier, this is a thing that scares me and I don't care what it is, you're not spending that. It's just not happening.
But I do hope they resolve it. And I do hope that Shantia come and clear some things out if she wasn't being hard to reach on purpose. Because I do agree with Alex that I only feel that way if she really, really, really just couldn't reach her. If you're doing this to show out that is a kid and the internet is very crazy and stupid and you know grown-ups would attack a kid, and it should be a mother to mother talk, but if you couldn't get to her, then I understand completely.
I feel also like I hope that she don't come out trying to defend anything.
What?
Like trying to make up like
trying to say
Please
like,
don't say kids will be kids.
but if
or like trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal, or just being mad
Depending on what it was.
at her son and stuff. Like just make sure it's like either don't say nothing or say how you handle the situation or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lala said, my pops was so strict growing up. He made sure he saw me walk into the school, pick me up, drop me off, and I appreciate him for that now.
Yeah, you gotta be that way with kids. It's unfortunate that
Yeah, it used to not be that way. It's crazy.
I was watching The Little Rascals and I almost had anxiety. I'm like, where the fuck are their parents? What are they doing?
Girl, but, there was a time when we ran around the streets of Gary.
Oh, there was a time. No parents.
But
all
you forgot.
Yes. Not all the time, but you know
back
what I mean.
in the day.
Back in the day, man, that was I couldn't. I was in kindergarten. Imagine. I mean, obviously, I was with y'all.
That little?
But
y'all remember not being able to pass the block?
Right.
I was barely even able to pass the block until we was a certain age. You can only play on this block. You can.
That was how it was in my grandma's house. My grandma was old school. My mom was that way too, but I ain't fucking with it.
Lala says no offense. A lot of times, parents these days not all don't even pay attention to their kids. Just running after clout or social media. Okay.
Exactly. We can have a whole laugh about
Don't be paying
that.
attention to their kids. I find it so crazy how many times at a park I see parents like
Oh my god.
just not paying attention, not even just on their phones, because you know
They
you
be
be on
looking
your
at me
phone or
like I'm
whatever.
crazy. I lose sight of
But
my
they
kid. I'm
don't be
like,
paying it. Girl, same.
hey, get over here. Where
I
are
know I
you?
sound crazy. Y'all gonna think,
Same.
oh hell no, you can't be bop. You too strict. I don't even like taking my kids to parks, but that's because what my brother told me about parks.
Yeah,
What? What about parts?
And he told me they're the meetup spot at night for a lot of orgy activity,
that's true.
Ugh.
I didn't know that, but we like to, have the
like the
kids in the
actual
backyard
swings and all
anyway.
that stuff, and the tunnels and all that stuff,
Mm-mm.
That's
and it's
disgusting.
also a place where like drug addicts go, and even the nice parks. So,
Yeah.
and they're just dirty. It's not a very sanitary thing. Just invest, go to Facebook Marketplace, invest in a playground set.
If you have a
In your
backyard,
backyard, if
shit, I
you
ain't
have a
got no
big enough
backyard.
backyard.
I'm taking my kid to the playground.
Yeah. Never doing that again. Um, yeah,
All
just
right,
have them
let's
in the
get to
backyard.
the.
All right. So the last topic
And this
is
hurt my soul when I saw this. I had to send this to the chat because I was like, when I read that, I thought
it
there's
was
no
fake.
effing way. Just no effing way.
So I don't know if you guys know about the situation going on in Iran, but yes, this is so sad.
Oh
There's
my god, I've seen
So there
this.
was a woman who was arrested for improperly wearing her hijab.
Mm-hmm.
And
shoot.
allegedly she was beaten. Now I'm not sure if she was beaten to death or if they don't know her status or anything
I
like
heard
that.
a couple people saying she was beaten to death, but
Yeah, I heard that, but then I heard somebody say that the woman they tried to say was okay was not her
Mhm.
because they were saying she was okay. So I'm like, I'm not sure if she's still with us or not,
Mhm.
unfortunately, but it sparked protests. Over 15,000 protesters um to protest just the treatment of women in general there. And so the leaders of that country, the leaders who are supposed to protect and serve the people, has voted to sentence those people to death. Mind you, of those women there are versions, and if you are
Mhm.
sentenced to death in their belief, you could still go to heaven if you're a virgin because you're pure. So the
That's it.
custom is
My
to
gosh.
grape you before they execute you,
Mhm.
so
That's
you don't
just
go
them
to
being
heaven.
disgusting perverts.
Mhm.
So they're not going to go to heaven for not being clean, but you're going to go to heaven for violating somebody because of honor. I don't know what type of scripture you're reading there. God don't. I don't care what you call him
Okay,
in your
who's God?
religion. He don't honor that. There's nothing honor about that. God never raped anybody. He never done none of that.
And like
Mhm.
Lala
And you
said,
will see your what you get in.
Mhm.
well, yeah, Big Barbie said the way this is happening in 2022 is so sad. I don't know how the fuck they're getting away with this shit. And Lala said this is why I don't travel places outside of the states. I'd be so scared to travel to other countries.
Yeah,
Like
this
I
happened
don't,
in Iran.
man. I'm sorry. People say I'd be too scared. I don't give a fuck. You'll never see me. I really don't want to go overseas. I really want to go to Jamaica and shit like that. But I might be good. Fuck I'm at. I'm going fucking Lake Michigan. I don't fucking know.
Just
Okay.
don't take your ass off that resort.
Exact. Look. Did you hear about? Was that you who told me how those people died on the resort in Mexico because their carbon
Because
monoxide?
Soon as they
their
left.
Airbnb had a carbon
Mhm.
monoxide leak and they didn't have a detector.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm good. But this is sad. Like this is insane. Like in 2022, all these free nations know this shit is happening. And I get they don't
Not
want
to
to
be
start
funny, I don't think I will ever stay in. I will go to Mexico, but I will never stay in an Airbnb
never.
in a foreign country.
Hell no.
Why?
I'll need to
I
be
would
on a
stay. Oh
resort.
yeah, I would need to
I'll
be
be
on a
at the
resort
resort.
because there's
Mhm.
different regulations for
Oh well, yeah.
something
Nobody
that's
could fucking get
internationally
in that
used like
bitch.
a resort.
Like
I
Like
mean,
I heard a story
resort
about.
employees sometimes work with bad people to get you
I
robbed and
heard a
stuff.
I
story
mean, but that's
about
why
a
we get that little
girl.
silver thing, that little clink clink. They can't get up in there.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about why I'm in there. So you know what I'm saying? But just in 2022 that there's nothing anybody can do to stop this.
And this is what I'm saying about hypocrisy. I know this is like off topic a little bit, but when it comes to people talking about, oh, what women wear and women being quote unquote too sexual and stuff these days, this stuff happens anyway. Look at what's happening in a country where you're supposed to be covered
Fully
from
covered.
they still finding any reasons to grape you and to kill you because your hijab
And
is
there's
a
always some type of excuse. This time it's religion.
Man, that I mean, and I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's religion, but
it's
all
not
that
the
because of
religion.
that?
This is why my beef is not with the religions itself, Christianity, Muslim, or whatever. Like, serve
how
the God
people
you serve.
pervert it.
Yeah, it's about how people pervert it and use your own evil intentions
Mhm.
and your own messed
That's
up
what you were just talking
minds.
about.
Yes.
Female prisoners who are virgins must be raped before execution to prevent them from entering heaven.
This is from your own mind,
Disgusting.
your own sick, twisted mind, and y'all trying to put a God behind it so it has reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what I was talking about. We was watching Game of Thrones and how he when they had got I was going to say Reek.
The
Theon,
septum.
when they had got Theon in the woods and he was like, I'm about to F you into the dirt. The dude was finna
Mhm.
rape him. I mean, oops, grape. Sorry. I'm sorry, grape. He's finna grape him. And I was just like, this is y'all just nasty. Y'all just making up shit. I don't recall that being a part of arresting me.
This world is evil, and I just
recall.
pray every day.
Evil.
I pray every day, and I pray for those protesters. And I really wish this was talked about more. So I know we're not a big channel, but whatever way we can get this out, because this is not right. People
Mhm.
should be treated like humans, whether they're part of the LGBTQ community, whether they're women, whether they're a different race or whatever. People needs to be treated like humans.
Mhm.
And I like talking about celebrity news. It's a nice little kiki gossip away from reality. But we do need to start using all these platforms to spread awareness for how we can help each other.
Yeah, I
Watching
think it's
the Black Panther
crazy.
movie, spoiler alert. I'm gonna try to keep the spoiler light, but it just shows how we rather fight each other than work with each other.
It's
Mhm.
crazy. My thing is, it showed me something else too.
Yeah, I didn't want to
but
say
yeah,
it all because
yeah.
it's very, very,
Very
new.
new. Yes, yes. Yes. Lala says traveling groups never go anywhere alone. Yes, that's so
Yes,
true.
and Lala, I'm glad you say that because I've been seeing actual commercials on YouTube
Of people going places
promoting
by
you
themselves.
to travel alone. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
God.
Go
Yeah, that's
alone
wild as
travel.
hell.
I
Fresh,
listen to
Ain't
all
enough
these
Fresho
self
does
love
that.
in this
alone.
world.
Well, fuck you. Have a
Right.
nice time, bitch. I ain't going
Hell
to. I ain't
no.
go. I don't even like going
You
to
don't
Walmart.
even. I was
Always
gonna
shut
say
these.
you don't
I'm in the
even go to
Walmart
the
parking
bath.
lot. Stay on the
You don't
phone
even
with me.
go
Time
to the. You don't even
Right.
go to the bathroom in the club alone. What make you think I'm gonna
Right?
travel outside
Girl,
alone?
we know we don't even go to the club bathroom alone.
Okay, talking
We
about
don't even
traveling.
we went to the
Traveling
club
alone.
with these people we didn't even know, but they was like with our group, and we went to her car for something, and she was like, I guess the other girls was ready to go in, her friends, and so they started walking in, and me and her, Alex, just standing there. She's like, "Oh, you guys can go." We was like, "No, we can't."
No,
like,
We're gonna
no,
we're
we
wait for
walking
can't.
with
you.
you to your car, ma'am.
Yes, we're gonna wait
Right.
for
Talking
you.
about we can go.
Here we go. Okay.
Because there's no way that you walk to your car, God forbid something happened, and there was 5 hoes
Okay.
with you, and you was
Okay.
just
And then
alone.
y'all
The
just
fuck?
walked away. Ain't no way. Ain't no
And
way.
also, if you see some suspicious shit, help a sister out or a
Mhm.
brother. You never know. Because didn't you say some girl walked in the parking lot up to you and helped you out one time?
Mm-hmm.
Because and then Alex got harassed in the parking lot one time. And y'all get them little alarm buttons on your
I got alarm buttons. I got
mace,
it
a
because I be
knife.
having to be out at night all the time because I do bottle service. I have the car door opener. I'm gonna do a video on it on my YouTube channel, but I got
You
that car
should.
door opener. I got mace. I got the alarm, and I be on the phone. Y'all, I be on some taking shit because my logic is I'm not focused on my conversation when I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone just in case something happened. Bitch, this nigga taking me. He got this type of time.
Right. I'm already on the phone. You gotta call nobody.
back on time because we all off topic. And then Big Barbie said, and they use everybody
Damn.
as an excuse. They do. It's just
They
they've
do.
been doing that since the
And
dawn of
everybody.
time.
So I don't want
Mhm.
nobody to say like, oh, we're attacking one. No, everybody.
Everybody.
Christians do this, all up in gay people
Christians.
business, acting like, oh, it's because it's an abomination. Your greed is abomination. Your gluttony is abomination, sir. Sit down.
Oh, she said, did y'all hear that the world population has officially reached
8
Reach 8
billion.
billion. 8 billion. And they
And
talking about some, they don't want us to have abortions and stuff like that because not enough people are
Crazy
being
as
born. Not
hell.
enough slaves, not enough workers are being born. It's 8 billion of us. How many fucking people do y'all need to stay rich and stay on top?
and allegedly,
Crazy as
you
hell.
know, they just did another population control. First it was Ebola, then it was swine flu,
Mhm.
then it was,
Mhm.
whatever the fuck else. Then it
Ooh.
was COVID. They got to do
Shanice,
their.
this is not your channel.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry,
Then it
y'all.
was
Let
monkeypox.
Like,
Hey,
these are my
look.
people. Let's
right,
talk
right.
about it.
Let's talk about it. Look, I'm just
This is
saying.
all truth.
I'm just saying. Shit, 8 billion. The fuck. Everybody, give me $1. Everybody who's on this earth right now,
Okay.
This
give
is
me a
what I'm
dollar right
saying.
now.
That is a lot of people, but and I don't want to sound like a revolutionary or nothing, but there's no way there's 8 billion people and our lives is being ruined and controlled by these sad sack of nobodies that's sitting at the
Girl.
top of these nations,
Oh,
using our lives
why?
as pawns, using religion as pawns
And it's like, who
to
the
do
fuck are
and say
you?
what the fuck they want to do and say to us, and we
Weirdos.
yielded and we broke and we starving and we
But it's
repressed
8 billion
and
of
we racist
us.
against each other.
But they do that because, like you just said, they know we not gonna
We
fucking
not
stick
ever going
together.
to stick together.
Nobody's gonna get to. It
Find a
is
reason
And
to
not
they
hate
made it
somebody.
like that.
hard.
Everything is a competition. Like
And
literally
that's
everything. Even at a simple job, there's a
girl.
competition for something. They always want to make sure that we are not on the same level as each other or
Oh,
not in
the
the same
transgender
mind
people are
space.
ruining things. Oh, the black people are ruining things. Oh, the Asian people are ruining
Hmm.
things. Oh, it's like,
Bro,
bro,
why do you think that whole
They
Black
make it like
Lives Matter
that so
shit,
we
that
don't
whole
stick together.
George Floyd, all that shit was going on when all that
mm-hmm.
other political shit was going on because they're
Hmm.
distracting us
Or
from the real fucking shit.
why do y'all think? And this is, I'm getting a bit like Shanice. Why do y'all think that
Bitch,
Black
call
Lives?
me my girlfriend, David.
I never been a huge supporter of Black Lives Matter, the organization. I like the
Yes.
movement, I like the idea, but I didn't like the idea, just like about putting your faith behind Democrats and stuff like that. Once I saw that a lot of their donations was going to the Democratic Party, I was like, fuck y'all. Y'all assholes. And it's not because I'm a Republican. I don't like none of them hoes. That's how I
Okay.
feel. And it's like, you not for Black people if you're doing that, because what the
Hmm.
fuck a Democrat do to prove they deserve this money more than the fucking families of these
Not a
people?
damn thing.
It's
So,
all
oh, their
political.
policies, it's all about changing the people at who's at the top. Yeah, including these Democratic hoes.
Hmm.
All y'all that had years upon years upon years to change shit. And
And
every
don't do
time there
shit.
is a change, it is that rare instance where the world is united enough, pissed enough about one subject to change it. It is rarely about an actual politician changing shit. They change shit because they ain't got no choice because the people is united. So I'm not putting my faith in any type of political party or person. So I just find it funny that something that a lot of people put their faith into turned out to have people stealing money from the top and using it to buy
Hmm.
houses and stuff to take away whatever unity y'all had over that. Now people like, well, fuck the whole movement
Exactly. That's
because
why I
of
said
what these
find
people
another
did.
quote instead of saying Black Lives Matter. Because every time you say a Black Life Matters, all they're gonna say is, "Well, it was fake. It was a fake organization, and she was stealing money." That's
And
literally what everybody say. Fuck the life. I'm talking about the fucking
Hmm.
life. I don't give a fuck about what she was doing.
because if you want to
Right.
talk about it, every Democrat, Republican got caught doing shady shit with money that they were supposed to get to do for shit.
Okay.
So that's
All of
not an
they
excuse to
ass.
just X out a person or a movement.
Who
Hmm.
was it? Was it the
A movement, I
Kennedys?
meant.
Who was it? That Sydney
I'm
Black talked
sorry,
about,
I'm smacking in
who
your
who
ear.
who said that they promised to, the reason why Social Security is taken out of our checks was because it was like basically forcing us to have a retirement for ourselves, and they
And then
promised to
Ronald Reagan
never.
took away all
Ronald
those
Reagan.
people.
They
Social
promised to
Security.
never touch it, never take it, and they use that money to pay off government debt, our money that they still take from us that we're never gonna fucking see.
Not to mention, they
Okay?
already take our money from taxing us for other stuff. And you couldn't properly distribute that money to pay our debts. Y'all, this is getting to a whole different topic, but there's literally countries. America is the biggest economy, but there are literally countries where away. Y'all can look it up. Look up the videos.
Uh-oh. How is this muted? I'm done.
What?
I'm trying to figure out when we muted. Somehow the mic got muted.
Both
Audio.
ours?
Yeah, our mic had got muted.
I can't hear Alex either.
Well, Alex looked like she muted herself.
Okay,
Unmute
I'm
mic.
on here now.
I don't know what just happened.
Alex, you can hear us though?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now. I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
We can
Oh
hear
shit,
you
it's
now.
almost 1 a.m.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, okay. I was just basically saying that I was talking about Lala saying how she was followed from a store, and I was saying how one time my mom yelled at me for about to give money to this dude outside of a store. Look, I can't even say it no
Mm-mm.
more because it's weird to say it a second time. I don't know how
I
that
watched too many episodes of Law and Order and all that stuff to know. I literally seen that on the episode of Law and Order.
Yeah. And then Big Barbie said she likes chilling with chilling with her homegirls. I love that. We love
Oh,
chilling
I'm
with
I've
glad.
seen Big Barbie somewhere. We
Oh no,
probably
Lala
was.
said that. Sorry.
I was about to say Big Barbie and me was probably in the same comment section checking a bitch about Nikki because I've seen that name somewhere.
You so irritated. Look,
Oh my
I'm
god.
done. We still in this. You funny as
Let
hell.
me-
But I love being on live with y'all. They so cool. They always engaging.
Right,
Everything.
interacting.
yeah,
love
and
that.
I'm gonna leave y'all on a positive note because we got kind of deep. So
Yeah, but before you
apparently,
say that, I would just like to say my prayers to everybody who's going through this shit in Iran.
and
I thank
please
God
share
that
that news as much as you can, even if it's just on your Instagram feed.
she said I used to go on August with the Shade of T.H. Miracle
Yeah,
Comments.
bitch, I knew I see you somewhere. Cause me too.
I love August with the Shade.
T Ash is where I think I see that name.
Yeah.
though, 'cause,
I love
yeah.
T.H. too, but
August with the shade says enough. I'm like, oh well, he read everybody for the filth already.
yeah. But yeah, prayers to them and just I hope things get better, but it just don't seem like it.
But so y'all know, Under the Influence song with Chris Brown, I swear to God, at the beginning of the song, he say, "Fucking Robitussin." Tell me why he went on social media and said these lyric sites be getting it wrong. I said fucking rubbing touching. Not Robitussin. And apparently everybody else agreed with me because everybody in the shade room comments like, I swear to God, he said Robitussin. I'm thinking he talking about Robitussin like he done took some Robitussin and now he feeling kind of high.
Irritated. But
Listen to the beginning of that.
I have sung songs wrong for years.
Loud and wrong.
And then I look up the lyrics and I'm like, oh, that's what they said. And I'd be so blue because it makes like sometimes it messes up the lyrics for me, and I'm just like, I like the song better with what I thought you said. So
He
I'm
know he
just
said Robitussin.
he know he said Robitussin. You
That's
funny.
like when Lloyd said, what did he say, fine 2 or 5-2?
Like
Like she's fine too, but I
Oh wait, no.
won't.
Okay, no,
Or is
never
it
mind. I
5-2?
read that wrong. I was right. Everybody else was
He
wrong.
said
Ah,
Robitussin, right?
somebody else said rubbing, touching, and they said I thought he was saying Robitussin, and everybody was like, I guess clowning that person. And then Chris Brown said it's fucking Robitussin. I knew it was Robitussin. People like that
Fucking
don't make sense. It
Robitussin.
did make
Talking
sense.
about rubbing,
Come on,
touching. He
It did
said
make
Robitussin.
sense. It makes sense. Robitussin.
He should have just kept that because
at least now people talk about
that's
the
a
song
TikTok trend
and
that
they
will help
finna go
us
listen to it.
out.
Oh,
For real, because before the song even came out, it was trending on TikTok. Still is. And the song just came out, right? Did the song just come out?
getting BBL on live. Anyway, child.
All right, I'm gonna have to holler.
Yeah, as I
Anyway,
said, we gotta holler. It was fun hanging with y'all. Y'all get some sleep. We see y'all tomorrow. We go to live soon.
yes,
Yes,
thank
thank
you
you
for
guys
the
for
new
hanging out with us.
subscribers and the returning subscribers. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
We got into some deep ish.
Right, and they
Yes,
hung out the whole time.
Live on AMP too.
yes,
I was supposed to
and
be on here from the beginning, but we're gonna do AMP.
don't forget to check out our other videos, and good
Follow
night.
us
Good night,
on
y'all.
Instagram
Yes.
at _
Oh, thank you for hanging out with
what's
us.
our
We
name?
appreciate y'all.
I
Um,
can't even think straight right now. My bad, y'all.
yes, we shall holler. We'll see y'all. I'll holler.
I